David Juracek got traded? Already? Who's that guy's agent? He must be an Hey everybody. How you doing? Steve Dangle here. Welcome to the Cassie Clan stream. The Cassie Clan broadcast, as always. As she drops a 50 piece on us, gifting 50 memberships. Cassie, Feliz Navidad, and all that. My son knows more of the words in Spanish of that song than I do. Now, I just realized I ruined it. I ruined the broadcast because I didn't start correctly. I didn't start right. What I was supposed to say was, yes. Yes! Yes! Saturday night! Oh! The Squeezable Lemon gifting 20 SDPN memberships as well. Thank you. Welcome to the Saturday night stream with Steve Dangle. That's me. Tonight, the Toronto Maple Leafs, who slapped the Tampa Bay Lightning last time they played them, taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa. It's going to be a big one. Nikita Kucherov, not in the lineup. Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes are in the lineup. The lineup shift in this game has changed dramatically over the last 24 hours. Shane Turner, Gripper Nation, it's not Adam, but show Steve love. Please do. Nick, welcome to SDP VIP. And there were a few before the stream began. Tony Dean, 44, SDP VIP, ad-free. Chris Hummel, SDP VIP. And Wonder Davey, SDP VIP, ad-free. If someone gifts you a membership tonight, you thank them. Prost. Having a little bit of whoo-hoo. That's espresso. Nothing in it. That's just straight motor oil. Producer Drew, you have the most fascinating food takes. Espresso. What do you think? You love espresso, you're Italian. Okay, yeah. There you go. That's about the most normal food take you have. See, now that's a little odd. Drew goes no sugar or anything. That's disgusting. Sugar's never disgusting, but I prefer it without sugar. Vegas Golden Bettman TRT versus TPY, according to Friedman. Yeah, that's Elliot. That's unhinged. Producer Drew with the lines for tonight, courtesy of Mark Masters. Leafs lines in warm-up at Tampa. Nyes, Matthews, William Nylander. Pontus Holmberg, John Tavares, Mitch Marner. Third line is interesting. And, this is different from, I think, what was reported earlier. Third line is Robertson, Minton, Lorentz. Very interested to see how that goes. Fourth line, Nikita Gurbenkin, Connor Dewar, Alexander Nylander. Yanni Hakanpää still not in the lineup. We got Jake McCabe and Chris Tanev, Riley and Ekman Larson, Benoit and Timmins. It's unbelievable how consistent the Leafs pairings have been this season. It's basically the Hakanpää lineup or the not Hakanpää lineup. Oh, that's true. Here, got to knock on wood. Don't want to give it the kiss of death. Thank you, Producer Drew. Thomas Frazier, can you please confirm or deny that you have been to Blue Heron Books and signed them for shipping? So, yes, the other day, so you wouldn't know this, Thomas. The other day I went to Blue Heron Books in Uxbridge, Ontario, and I promoted that to, we were going to sign books for people outside of the GTA mostly. You can get a customized book. They would send it to other places in Canada, the United States, other places around the world. Now, here's what you don't know, Thomas. Canada Post, which is our mail for everything, about a week or two ago went on strike. So things are bad here. Um, I had to ship 5 books myself to raffle winners for Easter Seals. They donated to Easter Seals. They won a signed book in the raffle. 3 books within Ontario. It was Scarborough, Mississauga, Kitchener. One was St. John, New Brunswick, and one was Calgary, Alberta. It cost $175 to ship using a courier service instead of Canada Post. It wasn't by horse and carriage. It got there very fast, actually. The problem was it cost $175. So, Thomas, I signed books, and I hope they get there soon. I mean, the good news is it's courier service, so it may actually get there faster. Problem is, I don't think anyone involved is making any money. Support your local bookstore, please. Jacob Widlars. Anyone remember Mariusz Czerkowski as a Leaf? Who doesn't remember the Polish prince who was either a healthy scratch or on the first line with Matt Sundin? Jesse Blake said you should have drove them. I'll drive my foot into your bum, Jesse Blake, who hosted the PWHL stream. Poorly, might I add. Cassie, did you enjoy the stats I sent you? They were fun. Yeah, apparently Tristan Jarry just won his first game. Was it his first game or his first game in Pittsburgh since February of last season? Unbelievable. Boo Manis gifted 1 SDPN membership. We love that. Canadian Girl 83 gifted 10 SDPN memberships. We love that. What an SDPN membership gets you. You get the access to the fun little emojis. Your name is in green, so I know you're a member. So, for example, Jeff McGugan. Well, hello, friends, in the chat. I can see your green name ahead of all the white names. The other thing is SDP VIP. If you become a member or an SDP VIP, you get access to our 4th episode of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. So there's the Monday episode, the Wednesday episode, the Friday episode, but then there is the special SDP VIP episode, which I believe is usually uploaded when Thursday turns into Friday at midnight. And it's usually non-hockey. It's just fun and silly stuff. You can also become an SDP VIP on Apple. You can do it for a year, and I believe that's the best value, dollar for dollar. And there's SDP VIP on Spotify as well. Producer Drew with a fun trivia question. In honor of Austin Matthews' return, the Leafs have tallied 32 hat tricks since Austin Matthews debuted for them. How many of those were scored by Matthews? And how many of those were scored by the core 4? Well, Tavares has at least a few. Marner's got like 1 or 2. Willie's got a bunch. So it was 32 for Matthews? Or for the... I'm going to say Matthews has 13. You're kidding! I nailed it on the number. You're actually joking. I swear to God I didn't cheat. I swear to God. Wow. The other 3 in the core 4, what do they have total? Tavares, I'm going to say has... I'm going to say Tavares and Willie both have 5, I'll say, and Marner has 2. I'll say 12. Too high. Shoot. 10. Too high? 9. Who has what? You don't have that answer. The other 10 Hatties scored by non-core 4 members. Tyler Ennis, I know, has a weird one. Nazem Kadri. James Van Riemsdyk. Oh, he's got 2 of them. I was in the building for one of them. And Kadri's. Who else has? Oh, Bobby McMahon. 5 more. Are any of them a defenseman? Andreas Janssen. He's That was against the Flyers. Calvin Pickard was in net and he was brutal. Um, did Kasperi Kapanen get one? No. I'm gonna kick myself at one of these. Okay, Andreas Janssen. Did Zach Hyman have a hat trick? No. I feel like Connor Brown had one. No. I said Kadri. Nah, here, give me the other 4 because I'm missing super chats here. Oh, Jason Spezza. Shoot. Michael Bunting had a hat trick? Ryan O'Reilly had it? Oh, he did in his first game, didn't he? Shoot. And Tyler Bertuzzi. Shoot. Good trivia. Jacob Widlars, was 9-year-old Steve watching Survivor Series 97? No, my parents never got me pay-per-view. I was very upset. Pickleball Pat, Jesse did a great job today. It was a lot of fun. I don't believe you. Cassie, you don't need to know. 2 games in a row for the first time since February. Oh, that's the wins for Tristan Jari. Wes Richard gifted 10 SDPN memberships. You legend. Robert Bett, hats off to the ladies. Great win. I asked Jesse, so I'll ask you, what would you do if we got a Stanley Cup along with a Walter Cup in the same year? Would you have a meltdown? Yes! Joseph Wool, if you're a goaltender, he's okay. Oh, maybe not. This is not a great start. Wow, that went sideways fast. And Joseph Wool puts it in his glove and leaves it there. Goodness gracious, that wasn't the start we all wanted. Cassie, what kind of room has no windows, doors, and a wall? A mushroom. Boo! Did 9-year-old Steve watch the Montreal Screwjob? No, my parents wouldn't get me pay-per-view. I was upset. And Wonder Davy, second stream of the day. Brad! Hi, Steve. You were asked 620 votes in the chat. 75% of you think the Bolts are going to win. 25%, or sorry, the Leafs are going to win. 25% of you are wrong. Okay, Morgan Riley, up the boards. Do we have a clock tonight? I guess. Oh, got it. Okay, so we are exactly 1 minute into the first period. Fraser Minton battling along the boards. He's helped out. Here comes Benoit. Outlet pass doesn't go so good. Whoa, watch the too many men. They do. 18:45 to go in the first period. Steven Lorentz getting a little bump up in the lineup, and he bumps his opponent there. Robertson tries to cut it off. Doesn't work. Here come the Lightning. Wool out of the net. Lightning putting tons of pressure on the kid. That's their second turnover they forced off of Joseph Wool. Wool kicks it into the corner, but the Lightning come away with it. Fraser Minton caught standing still. Oh! Rebound! And Joseph Wool saves a goal. And the Lightning with a pretty good start. Oh, Jacob Widlars, FYI, it's pronounced Vidlish. Hashtag Polish is hard. Thank you for that. By the way, at intermission, we're going to be opening hockey cards, Upper Deck, this year. Oh, yes, it is, Drew. Drew says, is it a double pack night because I missed last week? Yes, let's do that. I forgot. Last week I was in Halifax. Get to know the place we're from. We're from Halifax. We're from Halifax. Any fans of Picnic Face? That's not interference? The answer is usually no. Marner picks off the pass. Holmberg nearly at a 2-on-1 with Tavares. Picked off. Icing call. Is this a penalty? The broadcast is talking about agreeing with Craig Berube and keeping Marner and Tavares together. I don't see why you wouldn't. Matthews, by the way, back in the lineup. He wins the faceoff back to Riley. Riley tries to put it on, but it goes off of, I think that's Gensel's stick and out. 17:47 to go in the first period. In 14 first games back, Matthews has 13 goals, 17 points, and a plus minus of 10. Yeah, Drew asked me to explain what picnic face is. I'll do that momentarily. 17:31 to go in the first period. Lightning get into the leave zone. Fraser Mint, nope, sorry, that's Austin Matthews. There's now a new guy with 3 as his first number, and it's screwing me up. And he is a left-handed forward. Good defensive play by Matthews, and he'll scamper to the bench. Nice shift. Alexander Nylander giving chase. Joseph Woll out of the net to play it. Another rushed pass. Leafs break it out, but it results in a turnover. Here come the Lightning. Lightning putting lots of pressure on Woll early in terms of shots and in terms of give me that puck. They are quick to give him the puck and take it right back. Connor Dewar on the forecheck. Leafs not able to generate anything dangerous just yet. Jake McCabe. He'll get the puck to center. Dump it with authority, which we should all do first thing in the morning. Leafs dump it with authority again. Vasilevsky out of the net to play it. Lorentz behind the net. Oh! Thought he centered it there for Minton. Minton almost gets a piece of that one. 16:06 to go in the first period. Lightning, no Kucherov. And boy, they are somewhat weak on paper on the wings without Kucherov, or rather, not deep. I mean, anyone loses their best player, it's going to hurt you. But their lineup, whoa! They drive the net. Stopped by Woll. I mean, they have Gensel. He's a really good winger. They have Hagel. He's a really good winger. And then with Kucherov out of the lineup, not a ton else out there. They have some guys who are all right. And I mean, the Leafs have Pontus Holmberg in their top 6 right now. Like, let's not be the pot calling the kettle black. Both teams bitten by the injury bug somewhere around the jugular. Nylander, Nyes, and Matthews battling beneath the goal line. Matthews. I tried to get it to Nylander. I saw what he was trying for. It didn't work. Lightning dump it in. Well executed. Tanev to Benoit. Leafs dump it. Vasilevsky with it. Picnic Face, by the way, is a YouTube comedy troupe from Halifax. And oh dear, Woll again. If you're a goaltender, tend the Woll. Alex Nylander gets to the puck first in the offensive zone. Loses it. Dewar after it. Grabenkin takes the angle for the hit. Geez, a lot of neutral zone back and forth so far in this game. Alex Nylander, a little east-south. Nope, east-west action. Dumps it for Nick Robertson. Robertson, good job getting it to Minton, who feeds the point. Riley on! Almost gets the tip from Lorentz. Lorentz can't get it to Robertson. And Sherry coming the other way for the Lightning. The Leafs go the other way. This one's finally icing. 13:47 to go in the first. Cassie, you don't need to know. We were debating on Jesse's stream what Pittsburgh's WHL team, sorry, PWHL, uh, Pittsburgh's PWHL team name would be. There you go. Would you bring back the pennies? Ooh. Pitt already has the Pens, Pirates, Steelers, and Riverhounds. Lightning, put it on. It's in the corner. Let me think about that. My first instinct is I don't love it. Like what is a female penguin called? A hen. Well, ain't calling them the hens. Is it really? We're about to get a commercial break here, so we can talk about this. A male penguin is called a cock. It's not even swearing. It's not. I don't love it because it gives a nod to the Penguins, which is fine. Like I like the PWHL and the NHL teams having a relationship, but like I also want them to exist independent of each other. You know what I mean? That feels like calling like the Scepters the Leafies or something, like the Leafettes. I don't love it. All right, Drew's making fun of their logo in my ear, and he's cruising for a bruising. Sherwin, missed you last week. If Nye scores, I'll gift 20. I will take that, Sherwin. Midnight. Hi, Steve. Where can I find SDPs from 2013 to 2015? I think we archived them. And the real answer is I don't know. I don't know. They're either on Jesse's computer or they don't exist anymore. Wes Richard, will we ever find out what Matthews' injury was? Yes, after they win the cup. Drew, you put those eyebrows away. You put them away. Put them away, Drew. Ooh, Anthony Cirelli's wearing the full bubble. Oh boy, that's got to be a broken nose. What happened there? Oh. So they didn't show how he got hurt. They just showed his weird goal that he scored in Nashville. 10 goals this season. Who's better, Bubble Mitch or Bubble Cirelli? Yo, Bubble Mitch was unstoppable. I'm going to say Bubble Mitch by default. How dare you? Give him 14 mil. I would give Bubble Mitch 14 mil. No questions asked. Mitch fully healthy, forget it. 3-on-2 here for the Lightning. Could be dangerous. It wasn't dangerous in the slightest. Stopped by Wool, a very weak shot. 13-12 to go in the first period. Nearly 7 minutes gone. The Leafs have not yet been credited with a shot on goal, which actually feels right. And the Lightning, I think that was shot 3 or 4. 4 now. How much better would these Lightning jerseys be if it was just a straight lightning bolt instead of that stupid logo? Drew, you're so right. Like, don't even say Tampa Bay or nothing. Just a big old bolt. Maybe have it say Tampa Bay, but in white. No, you're so right. I don't understand the circle logo. I don't understand teams' obsession with this stupid thing. Chris Tanev leading the rush. Nylander turns back, finds space. Interesting development. Tanev one-timer. Scores! Matthew Knies with the tip. He loves scoring in this building. And Sherwin, pay up, bud. Pay up. The Leafs go up 1-0 on their first shot of the night. Yee-hoo-hoo-hoo! William Nylander, nice feed to Matthews, finds Tanev, blam! And Knies with the tip. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's a beautiful tip between the wickets of Vasilevsky. He loves scoring in this building, dude. He can't stop scoring in this building. Matthew, nice. Matthew's point. That's right, Drew. Matthews with a rare first game back assist. Sherwin gifted 20 SDPN memberships. Let's friggin' go. Thank you for funding this network, Matthew Nice. And the Leafs get right back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4 left in the first period. Benoit. Looks like the Leafs are about to get a power play, too. Marner drops it for Matthews, the extra attacker. Leaves it for Marner. Timmins. Cassie, I agree with you. I just haven't had a chance to read it yet. Marner. Oh, tip! Double tip! And stopped by Vasilevsky, who's going to the box with 12:10 to go in the first period. I think it's going to be Braden Point by the camera. Lolo 27234. The Pittsburgh Riveter to play off the Steelers has the Rosie the Riveter thing going on. Yeah, but wasn't it the New York Riveters? I don't love stealing the team name. Leafs to the power play. Lightning win the initial faceoff. So they attack the Leaf zone, killing a decent amount of clock here. Nice. Gets them to turn it over. Leafs power play, bang average, 16th in the NHL. It was horrible. Then it was unstoppable, and now it's horrible again. Let's see if that changes tonight. Marner holds it at the line. Good job there, bud. Nice. No one was there, so the Leafs have to go chase after it. Leafs power play, their last 10 games, 12 for 36? That can't be right. Really? Oh. Well, sometimes your memory fails you. I didn't think it was that good. Marner puts it on. Tipped. Leafs love going for their distant shots and tips against Vasilevsky. Shout out to Derek Lalonde. Oh, Leafs maybe got away with one there. Sherwin, I've done this every week. I was bound to get bit eventually. A man of my word. Thank you very much, sir. $30 to go in this Leafs power play. Robertson throws it in front. Oh, Nylander didn't shoot it. Oh, what are you doing? That was a nice play from Robbie. 20 seconds to go in this power play. Tim Sands says, I will give $20 if Nye scores again. All right. Lightning turn it around, and this will basically kill it. Oh, boy, the puck takes a demonic bounce off the stanchion there. Cassie, you don't need to know, says Movember push since it's the last day. Yes, in a few hours, Adam's Movember bid will be over. He has raised over $6,000 for Movember, thanks to you, beauties. If we can get his Movember page linked in the chat for one last push for donations, that would be swell and spectacular. Lorenz pokes it off Perbix. Oh, Joseph Wool nearly lets that one past him. Joey, you got to stop playing the puck, bud. Holy crap. I don't know what's going on tonight. He can't handle the thing. He's making great saves. Lawrence passes it. McCabe holds the line. Throws it on. Tanev behind the net for Grebenkin. Grebenkin goes man on Perbix. Leafs can't hold the line there. They're going to try to change. Get a couple new guys on. Tanev an assist on Nyes' goal. Tanev doesn't have many points as a Leaf. That's not the beauty of Tanev, though. He's just stay-at-home defenseman used to just mean bad. And he's like a true stay-at-home, good, I actually stop bad things from happening defenseman. Leafs. Tavares leaves it for Riley, who joins the rush. Riley throws it on. Tricky for Vasilevsky to handle. Marner gets a shot, and the puck stays alive in the O-zone. Holmberg. Oh, Leafs moving it very well. Oh, man. All kinds of chaos going on in the slot. Lightning hammer down Tavares. He was a little slow to get up. Hagel. Was he tripped? No, they say no. But he's going to lay there and moan about it. Hagel is such a good player, but he is so annoying. Atkinson stopped. And Glendening knocks the rebound wide, thank goodness, as that puck goes out of play. 7:40 to go in the first period. Is this going to be a commercial break? Yes, it is. Doug Lee fan, can I get a birthday shout out to my brother Greg? Happy birthday, Greg. Happy birthday, dear Greg. There you go. Cassie, if Movember gets within 300 of 7,000, I'll push it over. You heard the lady. Let's get this 6,700. Nah. What does a trade to bring back Naz look like? Asks Paul S. I'm distracted by someone in the chat named That's the Fish commenting glub glub glub. Oh my god. Okay. What the hell was I answering? What does a trade to bring back Naz look like? So here's the thing. Nazem Kadri coming back to Toronto obviously makes sense for Toronto. $7 million a year. It's not the greatest. It's not the craziest. And you're going to spend a lot in, like, I mean, look at what Chandler Stevenson got in free agency, right? Like, centers are coveted. I don't think the Leafs have the ability to bring him back this year. But next year, when the cap goes up big time, I'm thinking a Kadri trade looks a little more realistic. We'll see. Would I take Kadri if it meant losing Tavares? So that totally depends on what Tavares makes. If Tavares is making what Kadri makes, yeah, I might do that. If he's making less, then, well, it's a different conversation. Here's what I would like. Both. Matthews into the feet of Nyes doesn't work. Nylander. High slot for Nyes. Doesn't work. Lightning turned the Leafs around again. A lot of neutral zone play in this game. By the way, if you want to know what team is screwed tonight, the answer is the St. Louis Blues. I picked up Jordan Binnington in fantasy. They're already losing 1-0 to Philly. Stop by Wool, and we get a whistle. Oh, Drew, do you want to do that? An instant analysis on David Juracek live? You know what? Let me prepare first intermission, and I can do it second intermission. I could do that. Pontus Holmberg in his own zone. Hits Mitch. Mitch goes deep. Holmberg after it. Tavares creates a turnover. He turns it over. The Lightning, almost a break. But Oliver Ekman-Larsson there to calm things down. He's been all over Gensel in this game so far. That's at least their second encounter together in this young game. Lawrence in deep. Vasilevsky into the corner. The Lightning just dump it. And this will be icing against the Lightning with 6:07 to go in the first period. Justin Fisher pointing out biggest return for Toronto tonight. 405 votes. 41% say Austin Matthews. He wins. Steve Dangle at 40%. Second place ain't bad. And Matthew Nyes, 18%. Well, I don't have a point tonight. Those two do. Fraser Minton in the offensive zone. Face off against Braden Point. And Point is whining. You're kick him out. The Lightning are such a good team with such a winning culture. Oh my God, they yap so much. They yap and yap and yap. They're the biggest politicians in the league. Bruins are up there too. Icing against the Lightning. Complain about that one. 5:48 to go in the first. Maybe the Leafs need to do more yapping? No, the Leafs were big, giant, whiny babies for a long time under Sheldon Keefe, and the league hated them. And now they have Craig Berube, and they still hate them, but they're less whiny. No, I think if Sheldon Keefe was still coach, Oliver Ekman-Larsson would have got suspended for his hit on Gensel last time these two played. Instead, he only got a fine. A lot of board work. Matthews! Oh, almost got the shot there. Nylander! What a move! Stop by Vasilevsky. Where's the puck? Shoot it! Riley, shoot it! Oh, you got to shoot that, Morgan. Willie. Oh, how don't you come out of that with a goal? Shout out, associate producer, my wife. Thank you. My wife. Simone Benoit. I asked for a water. She brought me the biggest water in the world. I love her. Oh, that did Radish mean to shoot that? That was Cody Cece-esque. Alex Nylander dumps it. That won't be icing. Good job. We're going to pour that in here. Lightning drive shot. Doesn't go in. Apparently, Victor Hedman's next assist will be a Lightning record. Please not tonight. 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 Jake McCabe. Under 4 minutes to go now. Leafs attacking with 3. Holmberg. I haven't minded Holmberg so far tonight. He is playing with Tavares and Marner. Marner in front to Holmberg. Oh, you can't even take a sip of water with these boys on the ice. It was a terrible shot, but Drew, it's the thought that counts. Like when Colorado won the Stanley Cup. Oh, damn. Holmberg just got rocked by Chernak. When Colorado won the Stanley Cup, you know what got it done for them? The thought. That's how they won. The thought. Because that's what counts. Nylander. Wow, dazzling through the neutral zone. Shoots! Wide. Matthews holds the zone, though. Willie tries to create the turnover. Doesn't quite work. Nice. Oh, nice hit on McDonough. Hagel has Benoit with him. Feeds a teammate, shoots. I think Lorenz blocked that, and it goes out of play. 2:34 to go in the first period. Shout out to new SDP VIP Tim Sands. Canadian Girl 83, Cassie, I just added $50 to Movember. Let's friggin' go. Oh, Sedin Magic 15. Correction, I'm the one who's screwed. I have Kucherov. Sorry about that. Midnight, is there any chance old episodes might become available, maybe for VIP? 2013 to 2015 had most of it deleted in 2020 while I was listening to it all. And I was in the 2014 playoffs when it was deleted. Oh, shoot. Let me talk to Jesse about that, unless he's in here. It's not a bad idea. We're working on something. Also, I don't know if you noticed OHL oh wow. On this YouTube channel, we have highlight videos using OHL highlights because the OHL is cool and fun and lets us. Thank you, Ontario Hockey League, for being friggin' cool. When are we going to do those, Drew? Once a week? Once a week? Once a week. Cassie, you don't need to know. I didn't realize 300 away was 6,700 unintentional. You're full of it. I don't believe you. Unworthy Thor. Who is your ideal trade target for the Leafs? Ryan O'Reilly would be funny, right? It'd be funny. David Perron? Said Drew. They need a center. I like Perron. They need a center. Yeah, their left ain't great. I think he's playing right for Ottawa. I mean, I know they can win at least one playoff series with Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly with this version of Matthew Nyes. Because remember, it was Nyes, O'Reilly, and Achari. And Nyes was like just a child. And now he's still a child, but he's just a much larger child. The familiarity with the boys, familiarity with Berube, like there's lots of appeal there. Kadri's a lot of fun. Jason Dickinson is a lot less exciting, but also a decent target. Wool. There's another turnover from Wool. You got to stop there, Joseph. He's kept the puck out of the net so far, and ultimately that's the job. But, like, boy, this guy's given the Lightning the puck a lot. Nice pass to Tavares. Nice hands from Tavares. Steven Lorentz! Stopped by Vasilevsky. Lorentz higher in the lineup tonight. He's had a good night. Lorentz in front! Oh, where did that puck go? Oh, that was offside? Geez, the cameraman didn't even get that. Did Lorentz not hit the net? Oh, the clear hit the netting. Cassie, I swear, I was going off the number from last time. Yeah, I bet. Lightning win the neutral zone face-off. Leafs, again, doing a pretty good job protecting their blue line. They struggled in the first few minutes, but they've since really tightened it up. Nylander, back to OEL. OEL, good job walking the line. Oh, turns it over. That's not a good play at all. Robertson can't catch his man. Breakaway. Stop by Wool. Holy cow, what a stop by Wool. William Nylander back the other way. Holy cow. Oh, to Matthews in the corner. Wow, that's one of the best saves of the season for Wool at very least. Maybe for the whole team. That was crazy. Hagel stood up by Timmins. I'm so glad Wool stopped that. Robertson was going to get roasted. He wasn't going to win that foot race. Like, he didn't have the momentum. He was tired. At the end of the day, Ekman-Larsson can't make that pass. That was terrible. Nice. Oh, what moves? Oh, what moves? And he gets shoved at the horn. Leafs head into intermission. Up 1-0 because of a goal from Matthew Nyes and a stop from Joseph Woll. This one, who was this on? Mikey Eysmont. Nice move from Eysmont. Was this the glove or the pad? The glove of Joseph Woll. Wow. 1-0 first intermission. Steve Dangle here. SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, for goodness sake. Click subscribe if you're feeling extra saucy. Tell all your friends. Robert Bet, would you trade Nick Robertson for Morgan Frost? Would the Leafs have to add a sweetener? And what would it be? Well, my guess is the Flyers would want more than Robertson. My guess is Tortorella wouldn't even want him. I would take Frost. The problem is, like, I don't know if Frost is a good enough answer for what ails the Leafs as their third line center, and he makes too much money for the Leafs roster. Cassie says, slander, Your Honor. I'm innocent. I don't think so. Drew. Yeah, Drew, I got my hockey cards. You want to do them now or after a little clip? One now, one after? Let's go. Upper Deck, Series 1, 24-25 season. Let me just mute the broadcast so I can listen to the sultry sounds of my voice. Andrew Kopp. Common. Alex Killorn, former Lightning. Common. Zach Benson, Buffalo Sabres. Common. Kevin Kurchinski. Is that a rookie card? Nope, it's a sophomore card. Common. Jacob Trouba, soon to be a collector's item. Common. Oh, this is an insert, and I've never seen this one. Left wing, Alex Ovechkin, breaking news. Ooh. Ovechkin logged his 1,500th point in the NHL when he assisted on a power play goal by Dylan Strome in the third period of the Washington Capitals' home game against the Dallas Stars on December 7th, 2023. A lot of inserts in this pack. Gaming PvP. This is Shesterkin versus Sorokin. Shesterkin and Sorokin went save for save on April 13th, 2024, with Shesterkin stopping 34 shots and Sorokin 41 as the host Rangers and Islanders went to overtime. Checkpoint. William Borgen. At home versus the Hurricanes on October 19th, 2023, Borgen recorded his first points of the 23-24 season. His pair of third-period assists helped lift the Seattle Kraken to a 7-4 win over Carolina. Ridley Gregg. Alex Ovechkin, common. Kyle Palmieri, common. And Tommy Novak, common. So, unfortunately, no rookies or autos in that pack. Some cool inserts, and we like a cool insert. But we continue to hunt. We have a clip to show you from the Steve Dangle podcast. Should the Leafs trade Nick Robertson? And if so, for what? Here's what we got to acknowledge. Because everyone's like, man, he was so good in the preseason. Mm-hmm. And preseason doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. I know preseason doesn't matter. We all know that. Let's go back, though. He was fine last year. He wasn't always in the lineup, but when he was contributing. He was like 0.4, 0.5 points a game. This guy has as many points as some goalies. I think his next game will be his 19th or 20th.
Something like that.
And he's got 1 point. He's got a goal and a disallowed goal. Like, and the disallowed goal.
You're still tied for assists.
Anything. Like, yeah, I think he has 0 assists.
Yep. No, he has 1 point on the whole year.
It's like, I wish I could be a time traveler. Okay, Nick Robertson, quarter way through the season, is tied with Chris Kreider in assists. Hey, wow, that's pretty good. No, wait, though. Devil's in the details.
Steve.
Yeah, so am I. He's tied with Chris Kreider and me.
So Juraj Slafkovsky pulled ahead of Nick Robertson in the goals race the other night.
With 2.
He's got 2 now. So
I guess what I'm trying to figure out, it's not, hey, what happened between the preseason and now? I mean, what happened is the game started counting and the players got better, and I understand all that. But, okay, like, can we get them power play opportunities? They're getting them on the power play. Okay. Can we get them playing with good players and playing in the top 6? Okay, well, they've had that sometimes. And then you have, like, frank conversations, I think it was Kipper and Bourne, where Justin Bourne's like, "What? Just put Robertson. You have 6 forwards out, which it's now 7. If Robertson can't play in the top 6, like, we're done here. Put him on the second line." And Kipper's like, "What is he driving the net? Is he this? Is he that?" Like, there are players I've watched over the years with the Marlies, and you watch them and you go, "Why isn't this guy in the NHL?" And then the puck goes down to their end, and you go, "Oh, okay, fine, I get it." TJ Brennan.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen a more
Monster.
He might be the most gifted offensive defenseman I've ever seen. Bobby Orr, Paul Coffey, Erik Karlsson, screw them all. TJ Brennan in his own end. Holy shit. Like, what are you doing? And every time the Leafs get hemmed in, I'm like, who's out there? Who's out there? There's 89. And it's not even always his fault. But we accept that about an offensive player if they're scoring. He's not even scoring. So, like, what am I missing? Other than, like, I feel like what's missing from his game, that was a conversation for a month ago, and now it's purely confidence. You have a 2-on-1 with William Nylander, and the outcome is a weak backhand.
That was the worst moment of the whole week. I almost cried.
Dude, I laughed out loud.
It was sad.
I tried to spin it into a positive. Like, he needed that shot.
Oh yeah, no, a weak backhand right into Bob's chest.
And it was like, no, he needed to do that. He needed to feel like he could do that.
No, every play is just him going, and he's upset, and like, it's what what was interesting about last season, and they're not going to do this, but if I remember correctly, there was a totally bizarre stretch where he would get healthy scratched, and then the next game that he played, he would score. But he would only score in the game after he was scratched.
Right.
And if they had the literal warm bodies to put into the lineup, I think that would be really good for him.
Yeah.
To take a night off and then go back in. But they straight up don't have the horses right now.
Right now, they don't have a choice at all but to play Nick Robertson. But it's also he's getting the opportunity because they don't have a choice to put him in the lineup, and he's not seizing this opportunity.
Well, like, are you replacing Matthew Nyes with him? It's replacing a Jeep with a smart car. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not the same thing. And like Bobby McMahon, same thing. And I'm looking at Grabenkin, and now that McMahon's out, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if you can keep him in the lineup, that makes a lot more sense. To fill that hole. What hole is Nick Robertson filling, I guess is my question.
That's where we're getting to with the Nick Robertson conversation. I don't want to give up on somebody who's so young, who makes so little, who has potential.
You're going to get a 5th round pick for like a guy who could do stuff.
Right. But we're getting to the point where it's like, what do you do here? Mm-hmm. Because if Nick Robertson isn't scoring or generating anything offensively, which he isn't, he's not even like, I don't remember last time he was on for where he's like a plus, in terms of just being on for a goal. And like, what was the last game he finished as a plus in? Because I think it's been months. And so I don't know what he's doing here.
Right.
What's your role on this team if you're not an offensive, because you're not good defensively. You're not a center where it's just like, oh, you're a good defensive center. You're a scoring winner.
Big.
You're genetically not. You're not big for nothing.
Oh, shit.
At least big for nothing players are big for nothing. He's not anything right now. And it was Carlo Koliakovo. They ran a clip about how Robertson's turning into Liljegren 2.0. And the conversation.
He also does not have an assist.
The conversations.
Timothy does have an assist.
Oh, he got one?
Yeah, he got one.
He got one!
Yeah.
The Liljegren conversation and the Robertson conversations are starting to mirror each other.
What do you do?
Because people are going back to, Liljegren, he had that good stretch when Morgan was out, or when he was playing with Morgan, and he had those good couple weeks. And you go back to the Robertson he had those good couple weeks last year. But then
He's drawing penalties.
We
like
there's
that.
good stuff. Also, he's young. He doesn't make a lot of money.
Although Jesse screwed him out of that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, he draws penalties. Well,
and now we
that's done.
can't do it. You don't want to give up on this young player. And then now Liljegren goes away and everything's kind of fine.
So
I worry like we're reaching that point with Robertson where it's like, yeah, we'll trade him and everything will be fine.
The thing about the Liljegren thing is he was clearly a favorite of the previous administration, and some even Dom, I think, wrote in a recent article like it was probably a mistake to let him go. And like I have to be honest, like I had moved on from that player. I just was like not.
But
I'm like, there's nothing here to support this.
This administration and coaching staff loves Robertson's effort.
Yes.
But
he
there's
tries
no production.
ass off.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. Here, Robertson in his first 8 games was a plus in 4 of them. It was even +1, even -1, even +1, +1, +1. So a streak of +1 in 3 straight games that ended on October 24th. That was the last time he was a plus in a game.
So when I said Robertson hasn't been a plus in months, I'm not exaggerating.
In over a month. Over a month.
Like,
And his shots on goal are pathetic. So he had in his last game where he was a plus against St. Louis, he had 5 shots on goals.
And now
on goal. Since then, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2.
I'm the biggest detractor of plus minus, so I don't want to take too much from it. But
Well, how about the shots on goal then?
shots on
That's
goal?
his lifeblood.
100% means something.
He's not getting shots.
And when you watch the game itself, you recognize Nick Robertson's out there because he's the guy who's trying the most but doing the least.
Well, and like so again, 17 minutes he played in that game against the St. Louis Blues. He's not playing nearly as much, but it's still like it's not. You know how you see a guy play like 4 or 5 minutes and you're like, oh, well, the coach doesn't even give him a chance. 11 and a half, nearly 12, 10 and a half, nearly 12, nearly 11, 11 exactly, 12, 10 and a half, 16:53 in the game against Utah.
It's a lot.
One shot on goal, for God's sake. And 13:27. Like he's playing.
And every time you ask Craig Berube about Nick Robertson, he says, I feel for the guy. He's working hard. He's just not getting the luck. And I'm just waiting for the moment for the luck to turn around, and it hasn't come yet.
I almost feel like you can't trade him. What are you getting out of a Nick Robertson trade other than a roster spot? Like
That's a good point.
Dude, you got to keep playing the guy until he gets out of this, and then you reevaluate.
You don't sell somebody at the very bottom of their value.
I bet you could waive him and not have somebody put in a claim.
I honestly think you're right.
Way.
I think he might sneak through waivers.
I think he could.
I think the Penguins scoop him up immediately.
That's actually a good point.
They scoop him up
I
immediately.
take back what I said. Kyle Dubas.
Put him with
exists.
One,
Crosby
because they
scores 20
stink,
goals.
and 2, Dubas is like, I was the very smart man who picked him, and also the very smart head of scouting who I stole from Toronto,
Yeah.
told me to pick him, so we're going to be very smart and take him.
And we're gonna break bread, not with our enemies, though.
Also,
Yeah,
aren't
well,
they like
so
30?
together.
Aren't they like 30th in the waiver order? He's 100% a Penguin.
No, yeah. Like, he's absolutely a Penguin.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if I'm Brad and I'm trying to trade him, that is my first phone call. Like, are you kidding me? It's my first phone
And
call.
Dubas would be like, no, I can get him for free on the waiver wire.
No, I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks. They have to play this player,
Yeah.
or like there's no winning. You're not. the odds of you getting someone like, underrated, really underrated Dubas friggin' fleecing with the Leafs, although it didn't look like it like 2 months ago. He traded big, burly forward prospect Curtis Douglas to Arizona for Connor Timmins. Holy shit. Like, that's been awesome. That trade isn't happening for Nick Robertson, where you get a guy and it's the reverse of Mason Marchment. And I just don't think it's happening. You're not going to get a pick of any kind
No
of value.
Greg McKegg for Zach Hyman's out there.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy trade, right? And even that, though, it's a guy forcing his way out of the place, whereas Timmins for Douglas is just Dubas friggin' around the fringes of a roster. Like, I don't know if he was like, yeah, you know what? This guy's going to be great for us, and it's going to be after I'm gone. Like, I don't know. You're not going to win that trade, and you're either going to trade him for a trade that is nothing, or it's a trade that you lose because Nick Robertson turns into Nick Robertson. Welcome back to the STPN YouTube channel. Steve Dangle here. We're watching the Leafs taking on the Lightning. The Leafs are up 1-0. Now, I have to talk to a very special viewer who is watching this stream right now. Leo, how you doing, buddy? It's Daddy. You being good for Mom upstairs? Okay. Go to bed! You silly donkey! There you go. That was for my 4-year-old who was watching the stream on my wife's phone because he demanded it. Because have you ever tried to put a 4-year-old to bed? It's hard. Cassie said, fine, you asked for it. Ominous. Lankin Cheetah, welcome to SDP VIP. Canadian Girl 83 gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Luke Mallet became an SDP VIP. Kachow became an SDP VIP. And Carl said, please bring back the old episodes. I'm from Austria. Remember the 2014 episode? You guys made fun of Austria. 2024, it was 6-1 going into the third. Dangle jinx. I don't know if the Dangle jinx lasts that long. So now, I missed last week because I was in Halifax, which means this is a double pack week. This pack, let's be honest, this was garbage. This pack, let's be honest, it's going to have the greatest rookie cards ever. Upper Deck, Series 1, 24-25. Leafs Lightning game is going to be coming back soon, so we got to hurry up. Alex Newhook, common. Yep. Alex Barkov, common. Most underrated player in the NHL for like 20 years in a row, which means he's not underrated. Jamie Benn, common. Jonas Johansson, common. A Drake Batherson high gloss card numbered to 10. There are only 10 of these cards in the world. So we are going to put that to the side and be so careful with that. And we get a Young Guns rookie card, Shakir Mukhamadullin, drafted by the New Jersey Devils and traded to the San Jose Sharks. What was that deal? That was that weird deal they made last season. Connor Bedard, UD portrait, insert. Eric Chernak, common. Carter Verhaeghe, common. Jack Eichel, common. Yegor Chinnikov, common. And Andrew Mangiapane, common. And now we are back with the second period. We already got a whistle 9 seconds into the second. Ooh. Justin Fisher, if you are watching, can we get a price check on that very rare Drake Batherson card? Numbered to 10. Yeah, you don't see any numbered Bathersons for sale because there's only 9 others in the world. Do we hit 7,000 for Movember? For Adams Movember? because we did. Or did you want me to promote it? Or did we actually do it? I don't know. Marner drops to the point. Shot. That goes wide. Marner. Holmberg. Marner. On! Stop by Vasilevsky. Nick McCabe, good job holding it in the zone. Holmberg does a good job holding it. Leafs doing a good job hemming Tampa in right now. Hedman helps get it to Gensel and out. Now the Lightning have a counterattack here. Shot! Broken up. Whoa! Someone's stick just shattered. And Joseph Wool covers that up. 19:08 to go in the second period. Natalie Drake, is Mrazek shutting out the Leafs on Monday or what? Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Renentman snuck in a last-minute Adam Movember donation. Also, hi, Leafs Nation. Love that. Lankin Cheetah, no question, but as someone with an agoraphobia phase, SDP streams help me pass the time during some of the weekdays. I'm going to be totally honest. I know that word. I don't know what it means. Icing against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Drew, what is agoraphobia? It's agoraphobia, not agoraphobia. That's like how I used to think astigmatism was one singular stigmatism, but it's astigmatism. And I have it. Oh, it's anxiety. I did not. They avoid large open areas. What is fear of the ocean? I thought agoraphobia was fear of the ocean. I'm not gonna. Thalassophobia. Nylander puts it on. Blocked. Nylander denies. He gives it to Riley, and it's all the way down the ice. Wool out of the net to play it. I wish he would stop. Gives it to Morgan Riley. That was actually helpful. But now it's Riley who can't get it out. Hagel in the corner. Yapping. Robertson. Oh, my God. It's Minton, Robertson, Nylander right now, as in William. Yeah, Nylander's trapped out there. Oh, good tip there from Cirelli. Stopped by Wool. Wool has been sharp. His puck handling has left something to be desired, but otherwise he's been very sharp. Oh, geez. Ekman Larson and Riley have been out there for 1:40. Nylander, 90 seconds. He finally goes to the bench. That's going to ruin Steven Lorentz's entire shift because he's the right winger on this line. Luke Mallet, I became a member because Cassie kept gifting me free memberships. I had to explain to my wife, you can be a Habs and Scepters fan. Thoughts? I get it. No, being a Habs fan doesn't automatically make you a Victoire fan, and being a Leafs fan doesn't automatically make you a Scepters fan. I understand that. Drew, how do you disagree? You're an Avalanche fan in Toronto. What do you mean, yeah? Oh, so you wouldn't cheer for the Scepters. You're waiting for Denver to get a team. So this is interesting. So you're just a Colorado fan, but you're not. You cheer for the Bills. Why don't you cheer for the Broncos? Because the Bills had a quarterback named Drew when you were a kid. You're friggin' weird, dude. See, in Oshawa, there are a bunch of Boston sports fans. They started cheering for the Bruins, and then they decided, you know what, I'm going to cheer for all Boston sports. Everyone's got a story. About 3 minutes gone in the second period here. The Lightning dump it into the Leaf zone. Marner against Gensel there. Benoit in support. Marner comes up with it. It's Marner, Grabenkin, and Tavares right now. Oh, okay, and Holmberg coming on in place of Grabenkin. These Leafs line changes early in the second period have been all over the place. Timmins around for Marner. Marner couldn't handle it. Oh, but a good forecheck from Holmberg gives it to Marner, who spins, fires. That doesn't make its way through with power off the deflection, and Vasilevsky covers it. And just to confirm, $7,000 raised for Adam's Movember page. Cassie, when you come to Toronto, we got to hook you up. Cassie pushed Movember over. You asked for it, Steven. Oh, nuts. Thank you. You're the best. Oh, my gosh. Can we get a Cassie clan going in the chat? Let's get a Cassie clan flood of Cassie clans in the chat. Matthews loses his stick. Lightning attacking. Partial 3-on-2. Oh, Hagel! Off the post. Nylander. Didn't really have support there. He dumps it in. He'll go right back after it, though. Here comes Fraser Minten. Shoots! I don't know if that was wide or if Vasilevsky got a piece of it. It's incredible how much better, like, the Leafs' younger players look. Robertson just taken care of there. It's incredible how much better the Leafs' younger players look when they're pushed down the lineup. Like, everyone was playing out of their depth. A few guys still are, with Matthews and Nyes out. And then McMahon. Alex Nylander giving chase. We haven't seen a whole ton of him. Robertson going after it. Like, these guys, they're all fighting for their NHL lives right now. I might even throw Connor Dewar in there. If this team is fully healthy, is Dewar in there? I don't know. I've liked his game. I haven't loved it. It's fine. Here he is. Shoots. That one goes wide. Grabenkin into the corner for himself. Center it, kid. Center it. Oh, good work. Good work from Grabenkin. It's at the point. Timmins keeps it alive. This is a good shift here from the 3rd/4th line, whatever you want to call it. I think it's technically the 4th line. Oh, Cassie. Oh, Cassie. Oh, almost a turnover in front of the Leafs net. But the Leafs move it around real well. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Tavares. Oh, shot. That's into the corner. Man, if the Leafs turned that flub in front of the net into a goal, that would have been crazy. Marner at the point. That's blocked. Tampa doing a good job getting in front of these shots. Oh, Marner! Oh, he was almost set up perfectly in front. Tanev. Marner at the point again. Down low to Jake McCabe. McCabe's like a forward here, and Marner's the D. Leafs have had a few real good possession shifts here. Here comes Brandon Hagel. Centers it. Here comes William Nylander. Willie looks so confident tonight. To Matthews. Up to Riley at the point. Shot from Nylander on the one-timer, stop by Vasilevsky. He's been pretty sharp. Nice. Good job getting it to Matthews, who drives the net. Shot. Stop by Vasilevsky. That's a good shift. Canadian man, welcome to SDP VIP. Is this a commercial? Oh, that shot from, I think it was Sorelli, I said hit the post. That was actually a real nice save from Wool. We're in commercial break right now. Robert Bett, do you like the no escape rule in the PWHL? Do you think it might come to the NHL? So the no escape rule is when your team takes a penalty and all the players who are on the ice when the penalty was taken have to stay on the ice to start the penalty kill. I think it's cool. Like, why does that rule apply to just icing? You know what I mean? I don't hate that rule. I don't want to see continuous penalties, though, because I think that's too much. Drew says just make it completely no escape. No changing at all the entire penalty kill. All right. That's actually a crazy idea. Cassie says, I say Adam should dye his mustache blue, actually. So Adam and his daughter and wife came to my book signing today. And I got to tell you, on this November 30th, his mustache looks beautiful. If I come in on Monday and he has shaved it, I'm going to be so sad. That mustache is brilliant. It's good. I'm not even going to recognize him when he shaves it. So producer Drew says, what about the jailbreak rule? So the jailbreak rule in the PWHL is when you score a shorthanded goal and you're no longer killing a penalty. I like it for minor penalties. My question is, does it apply to majors? I assume it doesn't, and also it shouldn't. If Nikki scores tonight, more gifts. Let's go, Canadian girl. God, I hope he scores tonight. Outside of gifts, Riley in a battle with Morgan Geeky. On from the Lightning, a few deflections. It's in the corner. Ryan McDonough down low. Brandon Hagel. On. Stopped by Joseph Wolf for his 13th save of the night. 12:41 to go in the second period. Lankin Cheetah means they were talking about agoraphobia. Means I can't leave the house without panic attacks. I thought it was fear of the ocean. And now I know. What do you guys think of the black matted paint on the Lightning's helmets? I think I like it. Drew says it's trash. I kind of thought you would say that. Drew is very traditional when it comes to hockey stuff, I feel. You're traditional and minimalist. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I mean, my room is complete maximalist. Adam hates. Oh, producer Drew hates the Dallas Stars highlighter jerseys. Yeah, I don't love it either. So there was a trip there, and it wasn't called, and it wasn't that big a deal. But I'm just realizing, like, I think there's only been one penalty, and we're nearly halfway through this game. I think the Leafs had a power play early on. That was it. Here they come on a streak! Oh, Tavares dropped it for Holmberg. That didn't get through. Cassie said, Mom, Steve is swooning over Adam's mustache again. I'm sorry. He's hunky. He is friggin' hunky. Tanev, open, scores! Chris Tanev! His first goal as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Both Leafs goals tonight have come off of Chris Tanev shots. The first was a deflection from Matthew Nyes, and this one beats Vasilevsky clean. The Toronto Maple Leafs take a 2-0 lead. Tavares and Marner working hard along the half wall. Holmberg to Marner to Tanev with a lane and a shot and a goal. This line, yes, Holmberg included, has been great tonight. 11:54 to go in the second. Shots 13-13, score 2-0. Sherwin says Matt Black always wins. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Did anyone say they would donate memberships if Chris Tanev scored? No? Nuts. Now you got to be careful here because the Lightning are going to be pressing hard. Fraser Minton gains the zone. Nick Robertson, get your head up, shoots, and he scores! Nick Robertson! Pay up! Pay up! Robbie with the snipe show! Nick Robertson, take the monkey off your back and beat it to death! Ah! 3-0 Leafs. He even contributes to the entry there, and it's chipped to him. Man, that is a shot from a horrible angle. Real tough angle. Like, that is a goal scorer's goal. Vasilevsky gave him this to shoot at. Huge celly from the kid. Let's go. Carl MMQ with 5 SDPN memberships. Dunka. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we play a trade clip and the guy scores. That's hilarious. Let's go, Robbie. Canadian Girl 83, 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Wow. Nice. Is that offside? Oh, Leafs just got too many men. Wow, the Squeezable Lemon gifted 20 SDPN memberships. Justin Fisher gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Robert Bet, do you think the PWHL is so successful because Gary has nothing to do with it? What up? Leafs, too many men. Ekman Larson and Tanev both jump on at the same time. Dez gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Everyone's just happy that Robertson scored. But Leafs now have a penalty to kill. Me and my big mouth. Now it's even up. 1 power play apiece. 10:35 to go in the second. Leafs have to kill this off. Gensel. Camera's on him for a reason. He's been very good on the power play. No Kucherov, which certainly doesn't help Tampa's power play. Tampa's power play is 8th. The Leafs penalty kill, also 8th. Leafs win the opening faceoff of this penalty kill and dump it, so there's 10 seconds gone. Victor Hedman with the C on his chest. I'm still not used to it. I don't want to answer that, Drew. Drew says, how much more confident are you holding 3-goal leads with Berube versus Keefe? I'm scared. Gensel shoots. Stop by Wool. The true answer is more confident because I haven't seen Berube's Leafs blow it. I was waiting for the Lightning to score there. No. They blew the play dead. You stop it. Ethan Prop with the huge super chat, $69.99. Things you love to Vasilevsky. Wes Richard, I want in on the fun. I'll get 5 subs for every Matthews goal tonight. And Cassie, 5 gifted SDPN memberships. How many? What are we up to? 170 new members on the night? Let's go. 9:42 to go in the second period, just over halfway through regulation, 1:08 to go in this Leafs penalty kill. The Lightning came close. They actually just pulled ahead of the Leafs in shots because they got 3 shots in about 2 seconds. Leafs Lightning power play over the last 3 games, 4 for 9. Oof, blocked by Benoit. That looked like it hurt, and he clears it too. 45 seconds to go now. Robertson's second goal of the season finally coming up on the screen. Minton with his second assist and Benoit with his third assist. Yeah, Benoit has more points than Robertson. More ice time. It's been tough out there for Robbie. Don't pick on the kid. I mean, he has as many points as Minton, which I think is worse. Minton's been here for 5 minutes. Good job from Steven Lorentz there, getting it over the line. 10 seconds to go in this kill. Good job. Oh, Grabenkin was serving the penalty. 4 shots on that power play for the Lightning. They still have it. It's in the ozone. High and wide. Grabenkin giving chase to Ryan McDonough. Come on, kid. 8:18 to go in the second. Lightning chip it in. Ekman Larson in there with Azamont. McDonough on. Lightning. Oh, they rule it a high stick. And we'll get a commercial break. That was too much. Minton, big hug for Robertson. That goal was chicken soup for the Leaf fan soul. Oh, that's a nice goal too. Like, it didn't just go off his ass. Like, just get him one. Anyway, no, that's a Robertson goal. It's not just a goal. It's a goal that's going to get him to feel good. You beat Andrei Vasilevsky with a bad angle rip. Good stuff, kid. Austin Bayless just became an STP VIP. Hey, you know what I won't stand for? There is over 1,500 people here in the chat right now. And under 500 likes. What? Let's get over 500. And after that, 1,000. Gosh darn it. Tyson Barnett gifted 1 SDPN membership. Let's go. Cassie says Tomasino has 2 goals in his last 3 games for the Pens. Starting to look like a good trade for Pittsburgh. Austin Bayless, Robertson truthers, rise up! And Carl MMQ, Nick Robertson is a fantastic defenseman, right? Absolutely, positively. By the way, we're almost at 600 likes. Get it up! Get it up! Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends because your friends love you. What are they showing on the screen right now? And why is that little boy skating in a t-shirt and shorts? What is happening? Dave Glatt, Steve, can we get a Sid SO? And a Sid show and tell if you have one, please. In intermission, thank you. So like a Sidney Crosby related one? Yeah, I can do that. That was Robertson's first shot of the night, too. Canadian Girl 83. When Nick scored, I tried to donate 20 gifts. Google declined it and sent me a fraud alert. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It wasn't me. Shut! Oh! Mitch almost set up Holmberg for a nasty one. Didn't work. Lilleberg. Oh, almost fool's wool there. You got to think score effects might start kicking in here. Lightning now have 4 more shots than the Leafs. The Leafs with obviously a 3-0 lead. Oh, dear. 2-on-1 here for the Lightning. Shot. Stopped by Wool. Oh, he's been fantastic. Cirelli beats Timmins. Oh! Covered up by Wool. Joseph, buddy. Let's go. 7:20 to go in the second period. Hey, Mike Schmidt dropping the 50 piece. Bang in our face. 50 gifted memberships to SDPN. Oh, Mike Schmidt. Oh, Mike Schmidt. Let's go, bud. Mike, do you like squirrels? Bet you do. Bet you do. Robert Bet, whose smile is bigger, Robertson or getting your child a puppy? I've never gotten my child a puppy, so I'm going to go with Nick Robertson. Man, a puppy, a toddler, and a baby in the same house. No. How about old dog? How does that sound? Took Iggy to the vet today. Hey, I have a fun idea. I took Iggy to the vet today. How much money did it cost? The closest to the exact cost will get a signed copy of my book. Drew said free. It was not. Vasilevsky catches it in his glove. Tony West, continue the love for the mod from today. Still doing a good job, Fisher. Justin, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. J Diesel, $13.99. Thank you. You're just laughing at me. How dare you? Oh yeah, Drew's like, are you ready for Eurocheck in 6 minutes? I'm gonna have to. With all this Leaf stuff in the back. Yeah. Sure, I'll do it. We're gonna have to stop guesses at some point. I gotta call my wife on stream. Hey, I'm on stream right now. This is very important. Can you text me the exact amount of money you had to spend on the vet today? Yeah? Okay, thank you. We got a bad injury here. Jake McCabe. They're saying he got the puck in the face. I don't see any blood. I'm worried it hit him in the throat. Oh dear, he hasn't moved. All right, let's stop guesses. No, it wasn't 1967. Robert Bet, shut up. He's getting up. Yeah, Tanev, I didn't realize, chews the biggest wad of gum I think I've ever seen. I'm okay with making jokes now because it appears Jake McCabe is okay. Where did this puck hit him? Oh, back of the head. No. Did that get him in the ear? No, back of the head. Right at the base of the skull. Oh, shucks. No one has taken more beating to their head and face than Jake McCabe. That dude bleeds. That dude bleeds like an indie wrestler. Holy cow. Cassie, also still need some stuff to do while I'm in town. You're going to 2 Leafs games, the CN Tower, and Hockey Hall of Fame, not including food. I bet Iggy cost $655 Canadian. Interesting. I'm waiting for my wife to text me the exact amount of money. Oh, okay. I got the amount. Paul S says puppy plus toddler plus baby plus Steve equals thoughts and prayers for Mrs. Dangle's sanity. That's just too much noise. You are totally right. Charge 41. Strong Scepters and Leaf showing. Good weekend. The Leafs game's not over. Don't you do that. All right. So we've cut off the guesses, right? So if you're just joining us, I had to take my dog to the vet today because he hadn't eaten for 2 days. And he had eye boogers and a fever. Dogs get fevers. I learned that today. He's fine. He's better now. He's on medication. We're waiting for his blood work to come back. We're hoping he's okay. You know, with an older dog, every time you take him to the vet or every time he stops eating, you're like, oh, he's about to check out. It cost $1,268.38. I'm not finding the winner. I'm hoping Justin can, but I hot potatoed that into your lap a little bit. There was someone had a pretty close guess, actually. Someone guessed like 1,300 something. Tanev puts it on. Here, I'm going to call the game. No, Lane Penny, you cheater. I saw that. McCabe to the dressing room. Vasilevsky covers it up. Drew's right. Before the game, I said the Leafs D pairs have been intact all season. Corey Trevor, LOL, $1,200. Did you take him to emergency? No. You would expect that kind of bill out of emergency. Nope. Chunder Dunder Academic gifted 1 SDPN membership. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Oh, Lightning with a lane. They shoot. High and wide. Shots now 23-17 for the Lightning. They're continuing to pull away. Leafs have a 3-0 lead here, but I'd prefer it if they didn't just sit there. Riley chips it out. Wes Richard, what hurt more, the Eric Young chop or Iggy breaking your nose? You said smashing. He broke it. Lightning in front. Nylander, good patience, and then he turns it over. Why? Stop from and a whistle. I gotta say the broken nose. The Eric Young chop hurt. Totally different reactions. I was standing for the Eric Young chop, and he brought me to my knees. I was laying down when Iggy broke my nose, and I immediately stood up and started bleeding all over the house. I've never been a nosebleed guy, but yeah. I have a stuffy nose that won't go away, and I'm wondering if it's related. Although the doctor who fixed my face did a great job. I feel like most of the time I can breathe pretty well. Oh, Robertson, what a move! Partial break? No, but similar angle shot. That one stopped by Vasilevsky. He goes in for the rebound. Lorentz gets it to the point. Benoit walking, shooting. Stopped by Vasilevsky. 88.8 mile an hour slap shot. That's crazy. Like Benoit, like you don't expect offense out of him. You don't think about like a shot. Oh, Leafs almost got a too many men again there. You don't think about Benoit having a crazy shot, and he can wire the puck like 89 miles an hour still. NHL players are crazy. It's not just the Stars. The Lightning deflected out of play. 2:43 to go in the second period. Darth Quader, weirdest book inscription requested so far. Someone asked me to sign a Sens jersey on the logo today. It's not a book. Someone got Matt Sundin to sign my first book. That was also odd. Someone asked me to draw a butt. I did that. Someone also asked me to draw Alex Ovechkin. That was more challenging than the butt. You'd like to see the drawing? I did post it online. Let me see if I can find it, Drew. You'll put it on screen? You know what? I think you're going to be surprised. No, it's not a colored picture. It is literally I did it with a Sharpie. Where is it? Oh, nope, that's not it. He could be watching tonight. I'm not sure. This is actually the dad of the kid who took a picture with Robertson at a Capitals game recently, and Robertson wasn't playing. Here it is. I was wrong. He asked me to draw Alex Ovechkin, and he also asked me to draw a dog. There you go, Drew. Or do you want me to send it on WhatsApp? Sorry. Okay. Sent on WhatsApp. 2:10 to go in the second period. Leafs still up 3-0. Shots 23-20. Offensive zone draw. The Lightning win that. And they break out of their zone. Play broken up by Matthews. Show it at intermission, Drew. Show it at intermission. It's not awful. Shut up. It's very good. You're a dick. Cernak with the puck behind the Lightning net. 1:45 to go in the second period. Tomasino, 3 goals in 3 games for the Pens. Shout out to whoever picked him up on friggin' fantasy. Lightning with a little bit of pressure here. McDonough fakes the shot. Benoit calmly, and out. Oh, nice. Great kick to Matthews. Matthews 1-on-1. He shoots. Stopped by Vasilevsky, but he gets the ozone draw with 1:20 to go in the period. Mike Schmidt, do you prefer the Leafs' third jersey or these Lightning jerseys? The Leafs' third jersey. The Lightning jerseys would be great if they did Drew's logo suggestion. They'd be really, really solid jerseys. But the Leafs' third, I assume you mean the Salming one? That jersey's so good. Oh, or do you mean the black Leaf one? Because I really like that. I would say the black Leaf one because it's actually got a good logo. Although you associate the Lightning with black a lot more than the Leafs. Marner. On. Did that make its way through? No. Tavares scores! Backhand roof! And the Leafs 4-0, 101 to go in the second. Vasilevsky, 4 goals against on 22 shots. What happens here? Marner puts it on. I think it just straight up hits Tavares. Tavares, oh! I tell you what, Vasilevsky on the blocker side tonight has been a nightmare. Look at all that room. Tavares just heaves that thing on net. Vasilevsky can't track it at all. Yeah, I think the Leafs chased Vasilevsky in the first time they played each other. That's crazy. Leafs up 4-0. I got to tell you, I'm surprised. Not because of lack of faith in the Leafs. And I know Kucherov's not in the lineup, but like the Lightning are at home and the Leafs smacked them in Toronto the last time they played. Like this has got to be a bit of a pride game for Tampa. And they're getting their butts kicked right now. Tavares' 10th goal of the season. And I think Marner's going to get an assist there. Yeah, Marner's 22nd assist and Riley is 10th. And the reason I'm focused on the Marner assist is I got him in fantasy. And that was a pretty good draft pick for you, boy. I got him like somewhere between 15th and 20th or something like that. Contract year players. Yes, absolutely, Drew. Intermission. The Leafs put 3 on the board in the second period. 4-0 heading into the third. Unbelievable. Cassie says, back in 2020, my dog dislocated his leg and it cost $850. He got neutered a month later and that cost a lot. Then he dislocated his other leg and that cost $900. That's American dollars, I'm assuming, which is insane. But also for something that serious, I'm surprised it wasn't more. Oh, thanks, Drew. So what is their Twitter handle again? Gene Woo Woo, I believe. He asked me to sign 2 books for him. One is he wanted me to draw Alexander Ovechkin. Here he is. Hey, Alex. How you doing, bro? No, he's missing teeth. Yeah, he's missing teeth. And do you have the dog as well? Yeah. He asked me to sign 2 books for him. One of them has Alex Ovechkin. Julian Nikolov just goes, that's terrible. I thought it was good. For a quick sketch, I thought it was good. He also asked me to draw a dog. I believe it's a golden doodle. Yeah, to Marcus. There you go. Dog's not bad, right? It looks like a victory puppy, which, I can see on my screen, but not on yours. Shut up. That's hilarious. Oh dear. So there's the answer to your question, Darth Quater. Drew, can we do a second intermission clip? And then I will do an on-the-fly Eurocheck video. Do you have a short clip? Yeah, well, okay, what's the clip? Marner and Rantanen contract stuff. After Marner has a great period. Cassie said if he had broken it, it would have been over $2,000 each time. Let's get to that clip. Marner and Rantanen won a lot of money.
And then the other thing, last thing, Rantanen wants $14 million.
Yep.
And Marner probably does too.
Are we worried?
Are we worried about Marner?
Are we worried Rantanen setting a bar at 14? Let's say he gets it, bumps up Mitch Marner.
Here's the thing. If you were to trade Mikko Rantanen and Mitch Marner straight up, who won the trade?
The team getting Rantanen.
The team who got the well over a point a game playoff performer with the Stanley Cup.
And who has twice hit over 100 points.
Mm-hmm.
Mikko Rantanen is one of the most underrated players in the league.
If Mikko Rantanen is at 14 million, that might set the bar and bring the Marner camp into reality. Because their whole thing is they like a big number first. That's fine. I get that. That's negotiation.
Here's the plan.
I'm not talking about the Marner contract that much.
We are.
Oh, I can't.
I want 30 minutes on it.
I'm gonna die.
Here's
you wanted
plan.
this to be a short show? Forget that nonsense.
No. This is very short. Abandon optimism.
Nice.
How thematic with this time in our lives.
Yeah. You want him? You want him? All right. You pay for him. There it is.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I think the Leafs simply cannot spend that much on
What number
Marner.
is the too much number?
I think anything beyond 12.5.
Oh, well.
I think 12.5 is the number.
Do you let him walk?
I would hate to. I would really hate it. But, listen, you want to be here and you want to win. Being here means, and by the way, you can't sign him before the playoffs.
No.
Even though I freaking love the way he's played. You want to be here and you want to play with these guys. You can't make more than that. We have other players we need to sign.
Mm-hmm.
So at a certain point, there has to be some give. And you could argue Matthews already gave a little bit. People don't see it that way. I don't know, because it's not an 8-year deal. People are like, well, he didn't give. I'm like, you guys, you're missing the point.
Part of the reason they're being compared isn't just their UFAs the same year. It's Rantanen making more than McKinnon is a kind of a crazy concept, and Marner making more than Matthews or as much as Matthews is a crazy concept. Both of them are Robin. Marner is Robin. Rantanen is Robin. Matthews and McKinnon, Batman. Robin can't make more than Batman, but Robin has agents.
Both Robins.
And they're trying to get more money.
Yeah. I would just,
Marner's
he wants to be here.
Even if he makes less than Matthews, if he gets too close to that number, it's too much.
Here, we're talking about
No, we
Mitch
got to
Marner.
wrap this show.
Guys.
No,
we're talking about
it.
Mitch Marner. So in order to do that, we forgot about the thing that we got to do every time we talk about Mitch Marner.
Don't be pissy.
I'm not being pissy. Here, wait. He's a really good guy. He's a really good teammate. Everyone loves him. He's really good. Okay. Now that we've done that, he's going to ask for a lot of money, as good players do. And what was the conversation that we had earlier this show? Sam Reinhart makes what?
8.6.
$2
Fuck
on the cap.
a duck. So, I keep waiting for our Sam Reinhart.
And it doesn't have to be 8 million. You're not asking for that. But if Marner signed, let's say Marner signs at what Nylander signed for. Let's say he does 8 years at 11.5. Mitch Marner is instantly the king of Toronto.
Oh, dude.
He's going to have a parade just thrown in his honor.
At the beginning of last season, if Nylander's number was 11.5, I would have thrown a fit. And then he was one of the best players in the league. What's Mitch Marner been this season?
One of the best players in the
One of the best damn players in the league. Yeah, clip that part. I badly want a player to take a discount, but abandon optimism. That's why, dude, that's why I haven't talked about it, because Mitch Marner's so much more fun to talk about when you don't talk about any of that shit.
Yeah.
And that shit is extremely important. That's why we talk about that shit. But until then, elevator music, and I'm watching the games. Hooray. I'm turning on whatever you hear at your dentist office and going, wowie goals. I picked him in fantasy this year because I knew he'd go the fuck off. And what's he doing? Going the fuck off. I got another half an hour in me.
The contract entirely depends on playoff success.
It does.
It does. For me, a lot of the things I'm reading about Marner right now are mute, because he's had awesome Novembers before. He's had awesome October through Aprils. It is about what he does in the playoffs here. So they're probably just going to sit on this contract until you see what this team does with the core. And then we have another kick at it this season, because everything was on the table and they decided to do nothing on the table. So we're going to see again. And now one guy, again, his contract is due, and we're going to have an answer once they do something in the playoffs.
Last thing, I promise. When Marner got that amount in 2019, the number one argument was, well, the cap is going to go up. So the contract should age well. The cap didn't go up because the world stopped and fucked that whole thing. Now, the criticism since then has been the Leafs didn't adjust their plan, which they didn't. And they actively decided to not adjust their plan. And the moment someone suggested adjusting their plan, they fired that person, who has then gone on to a promotion with another company, and it's going terribly.
A sideways promotion where he also took his old job as well as the new job.
Just the weirdest damn thing. The weirdest damn thing. I wish we would talk about how damn weird that damn thing is.
Steve, I'm going to make you manager of this new clothing store, but you also got to work the cash still.
Cool. And also, it's your decision to work the cash.
Also, you decided
Hold on,
that.
is he working in radio?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So here, wait. Now he's coming up again, and the cap is supposed to go up again. So is this a mulligan?
Yes.
Is this the chance for the Leafs to give their star all his star money, and then guess what? The cap's going to go up exponentially over the next few years, and they're fine.
I choose to believe that this year the world won't end again.
Yeah.
I think as much as you want to detract against Bettman and he promises things and things don't happen, I think this time it's undeniable that the cap is going to go up by a significant amount.
And
then
Bettman wants it to go up because it's going to make the franchise value that he sells to Houston and Atlanta really expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
And then he signs for 15 mil for 8 years. And like the next day, you see a news report about like COVID-patitis, and the world gets shut down, and the Leafs are fucked.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be okay. I look at the Marner stuff, and I just don't want to talk about it yet.
No, I want to talk about how fucking good he's been playing.
Yeah.
He's been unreal.
So let's wrap. The show.
I know. I want to talk about it for 2 hours every day.
I want to kick your ass.
If we were smart business people, which we're not, we would talk about only Mitch Marner contract.
I know.
I'm gonna get on a ladder.
You know what? Why don't we become one of those AI generated YouTube NHL videos that only post things in caps lock? There's so much of that floating around now, and it's like Marner's next contract, outrageous, man.
And you know how many clicks that shit gets?
It gets so many clicks.
It's so stupid.
It's the most depressing goddamn thing.
I know.
And then the other thing, last thing, Rantanen wants $14 million.
Well. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel, streaming a game. We're streaming a live game, the Leafs and Lightning. We're heading into the third period. But right now, in my Leafs jersey, with the blue room in the background, I'm going to do an instant analysis video breaking down the trade between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Minnesota Wild. You can both hate me equally because there was a big old trade today between the Blue Jackets and the Wild. David Jiricek, 6th overall pick from just a couple years ago, and noted Alan Walsh client on the move, heading to Minnesota in exchange for Damon Hunt and 4 picks. I had it in front of me moments ago, and this is what I get for doing a live. There it is. The Minnesota Wild acquired David Jiricek and a 2025 5th-round pick from the Columbus Blue Jackets for Damon Hunt, a 2025 first-round pick that is top 5 protected, a 2026 3rd-round pick, a 2026 4th-round pick, and a 2027 2nd-round pick. Now, Minnesota has all these gosh darn picks, or rather they had these gosh darn picks. How did they get them? Well, the 2025 first-rounder is theirs. If it ends up in the top 5 this year, it probably won't. It will slide to 2026. The 2027 2nd-rounder is their own. But the 3rd-rounder from 2026 is actually originally Colorado's. Colorado sent it to Minnesota last year in exchange for trade deadline acquisition Brandon Duhaime. And the Leafs with the 2026 4th-round pick. How did the Leafs give the Wild that pick? He played tonight. He is playing tonight. Connor Dewar. That's right. You might remember that little trade. He originally came from Minnesota. So look, forget the picks. Well, unless you're the Blue Jackets, then definitely remember the picks. Who are the players involved in this deal? If you're the Blue Jackets, you want to know a little bit about Damon Hunt, because, I mean, David Jiricek is the piece de la resistance in this deal. Damon Hunt, he's 22 years old. He's a defenseman. He has played some NHL games. He doesn't have an NHL goal yet. He has 1 assist in 13 career NHL games. He was a pretty prolific player in the WHL with the Moose Jaw Warriors. He's played a bunch of games with the Iowa Wild. He's only played 1 game in the NHL this year with the Minnesota Wild, which is somehow less than what David Jiricek has played. David Jiricek, 6th overall pick of the Columbus Blue Jackets in 2022. Alan Walsh has a podcast with Adam Wild of SDPN called Agent Provocateur. And if I'm Adam Wild, and I will pressure him to do this, my first, second, and third question to Alan on the next show that they record together is, what on earth happened with David Jiricek and his relationship with the Columbus Blue Jackets? In 2022-23, his first pro season. He played 4 NHL games. It didn't go great. He took a penalty. He was a -4, whatever. Blue Jackets weren't good. But he played 55 games as an 18-year-old, a 6'4", over 200-pound, right shooting defenseman, 18-year-old in the American Hockey League. It's difficult to get into that many games as an 18-year-old in the American Hockey League. 6 goals, 32 assists for 38 points. And I know defense is not evaluated by how many points you score, but it helps. That's real good. The next season, he plays 43 games. That's a decent amount of games. Over half an NHL season in the NHL, he puts up a goal, 9 assists for 10 points. 29 extra games in the AHL, 7 goals, 19 points in 29 games. Again, that's a pretty good rate at the AHL. This year, 2 goals, 3 points in 4 games in the AHL. Really, really good offensive defenseman in the AHL. He did play some games in the NHL this year. Put up 1 assist, whatever. Maybe the Blue Jackets don't believe Adam Juracek is his brother. Maybe the Blue Jackets don't believe David Juracek is NHL ready. Fine. He's 21. He just turned 21 on November 28th. As of the recording of this, that was 2 days ago. If he's not NHL ready, oh well. You might say, who cares if he's NHL ready? The Blue Jackets suck, and he doesn't need to be getting benched for Jordan Harris, who the Blue Jackets got from the Habs in the offseason. Fine, I understand that. But at the end of the day, this is a young player who can go to the minors and can improve his skill set in the minors. It's so rare that a player is over-ripened or overdeveloped in junior or in the American Hockey League. I don't understand what about David Juracek's situation was unsalvageable. Obviously, something has gone backward from last season, because last season he got into half their NHL games, more than half their NHL games with 43. This year, he's only played 10 professional games, 4 in the AHL, 6 in the NHL. The AHL games appear to have gone pretty well. Again, 6'4", over 200 pounds, scoring at a decent clip. And your organization thought he was good enough to draft 6th overall 2 years ago. What happened? Now, what happened is Don Waddell took over, and he clearly does not believe in what the old Blue Jackets regime before he got there was all about. Because the 6th overall pick is out the door. You better get a king's ransom for him. And you get a defensive prospect. He's okay. A 1st rounder, a 2nd rounder, a 3rd rounder, and a 4th. It's good value, but is it enough for a dude you pick 6th overall? Time will tell. Big deal for the Blue Jackets and the Wild. And now what's left to be seen, will Juracek play games with the Wild, and how soon will that be? For now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this trade breakdown. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Doing these live and in one take is hard, but thank you for bearing with me. There we go. How do we feel? How'd I do? Let's go to the super chat. Oh my goodness. 3rd period is about to begin. Sid show and tell, please, Steve. Yes. I'm going to have to do that at a commercial break. Robert Bet, not saying, but saying, still get nervous with the Leaf lead. Yeah, I understand. 3rd period has begun. Simone Benoit puts it on, gloved by Vasilevsky, but he doesn't hold on to it. Where is it? Brouhaha in front of the Lightning net. And just 19 seconds into the 3rd, Leafs have a scoring chance there. Adam texts the work group chat. Did Steve just cut a trade analysis video? That was excellent. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Did I sound like a Damon Hunt expert? William Nylander shot is blocked. I bet everyone's going to love me doing that Wild Blue Jackets trade breakdown in a Leafs jersey with a Leafs background. Who is this goof? Matthews drives. Oh, short side shot. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Leafs not taking their foot off the gas at all. Cassie says, please tell me that drawing will be in the video. Drew, did you put that on the screen? You did? Oh, no. Oh, they're in the background. You suck. You stink. I didn't even see that. You goof. Dave Glatz gifted 10 SDPN memberships. Let's friggin' go. Thank you. We're at 226 new members as the Lightning ice the puck. Can we get up to 250? Oh, never mind. The number's delayed. 232. Can we get to 250? You can become a member yourself. You can gift memberships if you like in the bottom right-hand corner. Click on that little dollar sign. Marner has recorded 2 points in 8 of his last 10 games. Just the best fantasy pick I've ever made. Ever. The dog on the victory puppy sign. I didn't even notice it. That's real good, Drew. I think it shows how good the drawing is. Marner has picked me up 5.5 fantasy points tonight with 2 assists, 3 shots on goal, a block. Ooh, Minton pushing and shoving a little bit. Simmer down, kid. Hey, Jordan Binnington has been pretty good for me after all. He's made 24 saves. He's allowed a goal. The problem is the Blues are friggin' losing because they haven't scored a goal against the Flyers. Take a shot. It's the Flyers, man. Kolosov's in net. He's won his last 2 starts, but I was like, nah. Marner with the puck at the point. Ooh, nice pass to Holmberg. Oh, my God. Marner wants to get Holmberg one so bad. Holmberg wants Holmberg to get one so bad. You know what? He's had a couple good opportunities that he's wasted with bad shots. Overall, Holmberg, I think, has had a very, very good game. If we're looking at Holmberg's stock going up and down game by game, I'd say it's gone up tonight. Hey, Canadian girl gifted an SDPN membership. Let's go. We're now at 234. Riley, all alone as the Leafs change. He dumps it in. 17:44 to go in the third period. Leafs now overtake the lead in shots, 26-23, as the Lightning trail 4-0. No icing there. Shot on net. Whoa! Connor Timmins campaigning for a penalty there. Didn't get it. He didn't campaign for it. I did. He just fell down. He was fine with it. I was like, nope, you can't do that to my friend. I've never met him, but he's my friend. Lightning gained the zone. Dewar. Wool covers it up. Lightning trying to generate some nonsense. Grabenkin and Goncalves going at it. Oh, man. The Leafs posted Nick Robertson scoring. His reaction. That's good stuff. Drew, can you get that picture and put it on screen? Like, not now. Intermission or something. It's so good. Yeah, the Robertson one. It's on the Leafs Instagram. Jorge, over under 1.5 picks. Adam or Wild screws up. Oh, in the Urachek trade. Nah, he's going to be a good boy. It's an Alan Walsh client. Lightning. Oh, great play. Great defensive play from William Nylander. Oh, that would have been a scoring chance for sure. Leafs back down at the other end. Matthews giving chase. Lightning making sure to keep the puck the heck away from him. Thank you all for letting me shout out my child earlier. Whoa, Chris Bigelow gifted 20 SDPN memberships. You guys are beauties tonight. Everyone's in a good mood because of the Leafs. Look at Thunderbug there banging on the glass. Shut up. Lightning mascot is banging on the glass. We're playing a hockey game. Stop disturbing us. Steven Lorentz, great job getting out of the zone, giving chase. 4 minutes into the third period here. Leafs still up 4-0. You love to see it. Cassie, you guys won't have me for 2 games when I'm in Toronto. That's true. Joseph Wool out of the net to play it again. Stop it, Joseph. Marner flips it out. Robertson to Minton. Minton goes 1-on-3. Waits for reinforcements. It's literally 1-on-5. Has a few of the Leafs change. Marner, great interception. Oh, okay. Leafs have it again. Benoit gets it deep. In the chat, 297 votes. Who won the Minnesota-Columbus trade? 48% say Minnesota. 24% say both are winners. Battle around 15%. And Columbus 11%. Last place. Dave Glatz, 20 SDPN memberships gifted. Let's freaking go. Pay my vet bill. No, seriously. It's nearly $1,300. Under 15 minutes to go in the third period. Azamont. To the point. Hedman keeps it in. Leafs. Grabenkin tips it as the Leafs succeed in keeping the Lightning to the outside. Oh, I thought the Lightning put the puck back into their own zone. They did not. Here comes Grabenkin. Dumps it. Collides with Chernak. Cassie says, holy smokes, what a pass by Crosby to Raquel. I love having Cassie in these chats because you always know what's going on in the Penguins game. I'm glad it's going well for you for a change. Oh, no. Penalty coming to the Leafs. Connor Geekie tripped. I think he put it off the post. Lightning keep it alive. Leafs got to touch this thing. The Lightning get the extra attacker out there. Nylander giving chase. There's a bunch of Leafs penalty killers out there. I guess that's the good news. And they touch the puck. 13:41 to go in the third period. Was that Matthews? Yeah, I think it was. Drew, as we go to, is this commercial break? Yep. Drew's got the Robertson picture. Please screen cap this so I can send it to Gene. He'll think it's very funny. Because Gene's kid met Nick Robertson. That's Nick Robertson and Alexander Ovechkin. Just a couple great goal scorers in the same photo. Thank you, Drew. Sedin Magic 15. Vet Bill. Is Iggy okay? Yeah, I guess you missed it. Iggy didn't eat for a couple days, and he has a fever, which apparently dogs get. He probably, I mean, like every vet has to tell you, it might be cancer, which we were told once for another illness when he was a puppy, and we cried a lot and were sad. And it ended up being he got bit by a tick, and it was an allergic reaction to a tick. This is likely a tick-borne illness. He has a month's worth of antibiotics, which is part of the reason it cost $1,300 freaking dollars. He has eye drop medication. It's just, he's eating now. Drew, are you adding more pictures like as the game goes on? You don't know what I'm talking about? All right, that's cool. I'm talking about something serious, man. My dog is sick. That's not cool. Yeah, anyway, Iggy, he wouldn't eat cheese. He wouldn't eat peanut butter. He wouldn't eat bacon, which is very, very unlike him. But he was drooling all over the floor at the vet for liver treats. So I got him to eat a fistful of liver treats, and then we finally got him eating, like even beef and rice he wasn't really eating. So he ate the beef and rice today. He's eating again. He has his energy back a little bit. If the Leafs win tonight, which I think they will, I don't know if we're going to get victory puppies. I bought a huge bag of liver treats, so we'll see. Leafs on the penalty kill right now. 13:32 to go in the third period. 10 seconds already killed because they dumped it just like they did last time. Lightning 0 for 1 on the power play tonight, but they got 6 shots on that power play. It was pretty good. 3 of them came in one single flurry. Marner behind his own net, stops up, cleared. Let's go. 30 seconds gone in this penalty kill. 13:08 to go in the third. Robert Bett, has anyone thought maybe the Leafs are doing so well this season just because they're afraid of Craig Berube? Yes. I feel like I've implied that many times. Oh, what a stop by Joseph Woll! Oh my goodness! Sharp as attack tonight. Great stop, but the Lightning still have it. Gloved by Joseph Woll. 28 shots from the Lightning so far tonight, and Woll has stopped each and every one of them. Man, that was great. Cirelli to Gensel to who had the shot? Was it Hagel? Oh man, that's a real sharp save from Woll. Shoosh. Yes, Justin, Iggy is sick. Go ahead and offer me a butter tart. One day we'll tell that story on the podcast. There it is. You frigger. You stink. No. Justin. Marner was hit there. No call. Oh, shoot. Puck was shot into the Leafs bench. I think that was probably more of just an accidental collision with Marner, but it could have affected the play there. So when we get a TV timeout, I'll explain the Justin Fisher butter tart story. I deserve to be made fun of for it. Ali Boromond, how would you rate the additions made in the offseason so far? Lorentz, Pacioretty, OEL, Tanev, and Stolers. Yeah, Marner's pretty upset about that hit. Buddy, you're up 4-0. Relax. You're not gonna win that campaign. Lorentz has been great, and I kind of thought he would be. Pacioretty exceeded expectations, and then he got hurt. OEL way exceeded expectations. Tanev, I love him and would die for him. And Stolers even exceeded expectations, and I thought he would be pretty good. Gloved by Woll. 8 seconds to go in this penalty kill. 11:49 to go in the third. Marner getting back out there. Don't let it get to you, dude. He's still shaking his head. Stop. 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 Relax. Keep cool, baby. Keep cool. Drew goes, let him snap. You guys are up 4 goals. Who cares? Fair enough. I don't mind him playing with fire as long as it's productive fire. You know what I mean? As long as it's helpful. You can poison the well with these refs, man. They're sensitive. Oh, nice play by the Lightning. That one goes wide, though. Under 11.5 minutes to go in the third period here. Thank you, Penguins reporter Cassie. Chris Letang, 3-point night. Pens up 5-0 on Calgary. So what you're saying is I should have gotten Nedeljkovic. I thought about it. Matthews kicks it loose. Ooh, Leafs working it around. Shot by Timmins. Stopped by Vasilevsky, and Matthews collides after the whistle. Is that going to create some bad will? Canadian girl, can someone take a snowstorm tonight, please? What, take it from you? I have to drive to Barrie in a snowstorm tomorrow. I'm pretty stoked about that. William Adam McDuff, welcome to SDP VIP. We're up to 285 new members. Let's get to 300. Why not? William Nylander battling for it with Ryan McDonough. Those are 2 strong guys. And they're still tied up. The puck's nowhere near them. 10:50 to go in the third. Shots 27 in favor of Tampa. score effects have not been nearly the factor that I thought they would be. They crept in the second period. Chernak puts it on, blockered away by Wool. Oh, the Blues tied it. Bad news, they allowed a goal 30 seconds later. Thanks, Drew. So that's great. I get the worst of both worlds. Bennington allows another goal, and he still probably won't win. Robertson giving chase. Can't get to the puck first. Oh, Canadian girl. Yes, I'm in Snow Ste. Marie. I need a break. Oh, dear. Yeah, it sounds like Northern Ontario's getting hammered. J-Max gifted 10 STP memberships. Let's friggin' go. We're now 5 short. Puck goes out of play, but the ref's pretty emphatically saying it was deflected. Cassie saying there's 10 minutes left so the Penguins can still blow it. 5-0. I think they're okay. And C. Berge becoming an STP VIP. Welcome to the club. 4 left as we get a commercial break here. I haven't forgot about the likes either. We're only at 797 likes. We need to get that number up. Oh, you put a bunch of mini ones. How many have you put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8. You know what? If I shake the screen, I can see them. Oh, yeah, I'm ruining it. Here. I'll fix it. There you go. How's that? Yeah. Am I drawing over my right shoulder? Oh. Thanks, Drew. Come on, let's get over 800 likes. 4-0 Leafs. You got to be feeling good about that. Good. Geez, the Leafs? I'm not used to the Leafs, like, having a team's number. Like, okay, beating a team, yes. Like, winning a season series against the team, yes. But, like, the Leafs usually have a boogeyman. Like, it's usually the Bruins. I think the Leafs won. They shut out the Bruins in their last game against them. The Leafs have, like, owned the Lightning for, like, 2 years. Do I think they'd still own them in the playoffs? They did last time. Ooh. Tampa's literally the only team I get to talk reckless against. PWHL playoff draft. Wait, what? Oh, PWHL playoff draft. I'm drafting Tampa. I mean, probably. It's the last team that the Leafs beat. They haven't gotten better since then. The Leafs have. And the Leafs have done very well against them in the regular season. Yeah, I probably am. Chris Bigelow gifted 5 STPN memberships, which means we're over 300 for the stream. Hoorah. 9:25 to go in the third period. Let's go. Riley holds the line, loses the line. Here come the Lightning, but it's 2-on-2. Leafs have played sticky defense against these guys tonight, and here comes Braden Point with a really good scoring chance. Joseph Woll with the save. Geez, the Lightning don't seem too bothered, eh? Oh my gosh! Perbix had a wide open net and he just whiffed. Justin Fisher, the Leafs are 6-3-1 in their last 10 regular season games against Tampa Bay. It's pretty good. It's not actually as good as I thought. It's still pretty good. Canadian girl gifting another SDPN membership because she's the best. The Lightning mascot's name, Drew, is Thunderbug, I believe. Gergensons throws it on. That goes wide. Leafs doing, again, a good job keeping them to the outside. Alex Nylander, good defensive stick. I haven't seen a ton of the fourth line here. Oh, one-timer! Ah! Oh, no! Mikey Eazamont with 8:39 to go ruins Joseph Woll's shutout bid on the 31st shot of the night that he's faced. Wow. Shoot. Leafs have been doing so well defensively. Woll was obviously giving them saves. Ekman Larson can't clear the zone. It takes a funny hop off a doer, and that's just a real good one-timer from Eazamont. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good shot. Shoot. 8:39 to go in the third. Now the Leafs up 3. Be careful here. You're probably okay, but be careful. Oh, the Leafs are down to 5 defensemen in this game. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Wes Richard, because Jake McCabe left the game. So I didn't realize he hadn't returned. Well, that's not good. Oh, no! That shot is deflected. Oh, my God. Cassie gifting another 10 memberships. Muchos gracias. Lightning working it around. 8 minutes to go. Don't like this. Not one bit. Nylander, as in Williams, skating after it. Can't clear the zone. Lightning throw it into the corner. Hagel to the point. Matthews putting pressure. It's not enough. Geeky pressured by Nyes. That was Azamont's 3rd goal of the season. That was a pretty damn good shot for someone who's only got 3 goals. I guess you could say the same about Robertson and 2 goals. Nice. Good stick. Again, the Lightning hemming the Leafs in a little here. Don't love it. Timmins takes it off him. Lightning trying to take it right back. And the Leafs finally get it out. Will it be icing, though? It will not. Sedin Magic. That makes the score. Should I say it? Oh, dear. It's 4-1. Wes Richard. Would you rather have Hakanpää or Myers? Whoop! Joseph Woll with the stop. 7:03 to go in the third period. Jeez. Wes Richard. Would you rather have Hakanpää or Philippe Myers come in to replace McCabe if he's not good to go next game? I mean, obviously Yanni Hakanpää, but they're resting him for a reason. So I'd probably say Philippe Myers. Problem with Philippe Myers is the dude is like low-key Josh Levo. Like, he's just not playing. Woll with another save here. Just under 7 minutes to go. I'd like to see Philippe Myers get into a game. So what would you do? I guess you would. Producer Drew saying, does Tampa pull the goaltender here? Maybe with 5 minutes to go. Woll with another save. Jeez. 35 shots now for Tampa. Just peppering the Leafs. I would split up Riley and Ekman Larson so that you have a left side of Riley, Ekman Larson, Benoit. And then you can have Tanev. Tanev with Riley, I guess, makes sense. Simmons, Myers. Jake McCabe's been really, really good for this team. We get another whistle here. Oh, dear. One of the referees, did he get hit with the puck? He looks like he's laughing it off. Geez, refs have really taken a beating this season. Like, they've been hit with a lot of pucks, knocked over, body checked. He's taking a breather. He looked like he said, I'm good. What happened? Oh, hit him, I think, right in the low back. Lightning. Oh, is he skating off? No, he's staying in it. Oh. Drew asking, what's the Leafs' goal differential against Tampa this year? I think they won the first game 5-1. So 9-2. Or was it 5-1 or 6-1? They killed them. It was pretty good. Uh-oh. Calgary's on the board against Pittsburgh. Okay. Pontus Holmberg helps Tavares get out of the zone. Tavares, strong. Here come the Lightning. Marner back in support. Good job. Leafs can't quite get it out. Marner with it, though. Lots of time, lots of room. Drops it for Riley. 6:09 to go in the third period. 10 to Riley. Riley airmails it into the glove of a Lightning player. Whoa! Under 6 minutes to go. Deflected into the stands. When is the Leafs' next game? As we go to TV timeout here. Cassie says gulp. Do the Leafs play tomorrow? Monday, then Wednesday? So here's what's interesting. The Leafs have rested their guys a lot because they basically haven't had games in the back half of November. They cannot do that in December. While we're in TV timeout, they have a day off after this. Blackhawks, day off. Predators, day off. Capitals, Penguins the next day. 2 days off. Devils, day off. Ducks, day off. Red Wings. Next day, Sabres. 22 hours later, there's a 5 o'clock Sunday game against the Sabres. 2 days off, 16th, 17th. Stars in Dallas, day off. Buffalo in Buffalo. Who do they piss off to get that? And then the next day, they have the Islanders, day off. Jets, 3 days for Christmas break. Come out of that, Red Wings, Capitals, 2 days off. Islanders. They have 15 games in the month of December. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You do not want to get hurt now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They have 13 games in January, which is about average. And then obviously Four Nation face-off in February. In February, the Leafs have one game at home. One. They have 4 games on the road. They do the Western road trip, Edmonton, Calgary, Seattle, Vancouver. Then about 2 weeks off for the Four Nation face-off. They have a home game against Carolina. Next night, they're in Chicago. Then they're in Boston. Then they're in New York. The Leafs have had a real nice schedule. And the thing about the NHL is when you have a nice schedule for a little while, the schedule makes you pay for it. Matthews, time, patience, good stuff. Nice to Benoit. Benoit up the ice. Lightning turning around. Do you say Philly or no, the Blues tied it at 2? With 10 seconds left, let's friggin' go. Can't wait for Bennington to get scored on, so he gets scored on again, and I don't get the points in fantasy for a win. Stefan Nason scored. I have him on my fantasy team. Dude, he's been unbelievable. Did someone take a timeout? Did the Leafs take a timeout? Lane Lambert was talking to the team. Oh, that was during the TV timeout. They showed a replay of... Okay. Vasilevsky, with 5:31 to play, is out of the net. Face-off just outside the Leaf zone. No, it's in the Leaf zone, sorry. Tavares. Yeah, Lightning come up with it. Not great, Bob. So Marner, Tavares, Holmberg. It's not like a shutdown line. It's just straight up the Leafs' second line right now is out there killing this thing. Oh, Hagel! Hagel! Poked off the puck by Holmberg. Good stick, kid. Point. Ah! Oh, pass doesn't connect. The Leafs clear it wide of the empty net, and with 4:57 to go in the third, it'll be an icing. Cassie said, Penguins do not do this to me. Did they get scored on again? There's no way they're giving up 5. There's just no way. Lightning win the faceoff again. Hedman, point, low. Hedman fakes the shot, down low. Hagel, down low. Oh, and it's in. Jake Gensel throws it in front. It deflects off of something and in. And with 4:41 to go in the third, the Leafs' 4-goal lead has become 2. Oh. What happened here? Hagel down low to Gensel. I think it goes off Timmins' skate just by the reaction. Ugh. Robert Bett, not Leaf related, but what do you think is wrong with the Preds, primarily Stamkos? They don't score. Like, I'm sure he wants a playmaker and not Tommy Novak. All due respect to the kid. Like, is that a high stick? I think so. 4:25 to go in this game. Like, who did Stamkos play with in Tampa? Wasn't it Braden Point? Yeah, once he wasn't a center anymore, they put him with Point. Like, dude, Tommy Novak is not Braden Point. Even Ryan O'Reilly is not Braden Point. Like, he's a good player. He's a very good player. He's not the same player, not the same type of player at all. Lightning in the Leaf zone, gloved by Wool. 4:12 to go in the third period. And if I'm the Lightning, I'd probably pull the goalie again. Drew wants me to guess how many shots the Lightning finish with. I'm going to say 45. They're at 36 right now. Cassie said, oh, they can give up 5 in a period, Steve. I hope you're not talking about the Leafs. Capitals Devils is 6-5 right now. Unhinged. Yeah, Vasilevsky to the bench. 4:12 to go in the third. You need a face-off win here. Tampa won both last time. Leafs win this one. Dewar finds Marner. Marner flips it. Oh, it hit a Hagel high stick. So where's the face-off going? Oh, Victor Hedman got an assist on that goal, so he passes Martin St. Louis for the most assists all time in a Lightning uniform. Crazy. He passes a forward, Stamkos, and a forward, St. Louis. And what's funny is he's probably going to get passed by his own teammate, Nikita Kucherov. I'm surprised Kucherov's not even top 3. That's crazy. What? 3-2 Philly and OT. Darn. Nuts. 3:54 to go in the third. Vasilevsky in his net for the time being. Cirelli. Oh, smushed by Benoit. Leafs get the puck out. Is Vasilevsky pulled? Yes, he is. But the Lightning have the puck. 3:38. And the Leafs ice it, which means Vasilevsky's going to have to go back into his net. The chat. How we feeling? It's fine. Everything is fine. 65%. Is 34%. I feel like that would have been higher last year. Ozone face-off. Austin Matthews out there. And he wins it back clean to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Out there with Connor Timmins. OEL pinches, but not too aggressively. Willie throws it on, but it hits a shin pad. Luckily, with the defensive stick, prevents disaster, but the Lightning gain the offensive zone, and Vasilevsky's probably going to go to the bench, and he does. Lightning have it. Oh, no! In the corner. Oh, boy. Hagel with it. This is basically a penalty kill here. Under 3 minutes to go. We like that. Hedman at the point. Spin pass to Hagel. Oh, no! It's behind the net. Whoa, I thought that was in. In front. That one goes wide. 2:38 to go. Hedman. Hagel. Stop by Wool. 2:33 to go, and there's a big scrum in front of the net. There you go. Is Hagel doing the pushing? Nope. Is he doing the shoving? Nope. He's yapping at the ref. Yeah, Tampa's trying to get Toronto to take a retaliation penalty. These guys are such a good team, and you have to respect them. You do. But they are such weasels. They are. And notice the total difference in how I talk about them compared to the Bruins. The Bruins are friggin' animals who will kill you and rip out your throat. The Lightning kill you through litigation. Tampa got a power play for what? No. I think the graphic's wrong. No, yeah, he's sending them both, though. Ekman Larson for cross-checking. No retaliation? That's terrible. The Lightning are screaming at the ref. Why? What are you upset about? That's terrible. That's so ass. Berube can't believe it. That's terrible. Like, listen, yeah, it's dumb and you shouldn't do it. Look what Cirelli did. Oh, that's garbage. That's garbage. The one time they don't call retaliation, that's awful. So it's 6-on-4 here with 2.5 minutes to go. That's absolutely miserable. And the Lightning score. There you go. Enjoy your free gift. There you go. Free gift. There you go. That's absolutely terrible. They gifted them a goal. They handed them a goal. Miserable officiating. That's actually awful. For what? For what? So Atkinson, it goes off his skate. I assume they'll review it for kicking it in, but that's a redirect, I think. Yeah, it's a redirect, not a kick. Not that any of us know exactly what that is. Craig Simpson said it's a power play that never should have been. You never hear him say things that definitively for one team or another. It's a horrible call. It's a sub NHL call. 2:22 to go in the third period. The Lightning were down 4-0. It's now 4-3. Yeah, there was a face-off there. The Leafs won it, so naturally we got to redo it. You guys suck. That's awful. The Lightning are they kill you in litigation. They're awful. 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 Oh. If the Leafs didn't beat these guys so often, I would hate them. That's probably how Bruins fans feel about the Leafs. So the Leafs can't clear the zone, and a little over 2 minutes to go. The Lightning are probably going to pull Vasilevsky. Oh, boy, Riley away with it. Dewart dumps it. Oh, Vasilevsky's still in the net. I was like, why didn't you shoot? Dave Glatt says, Steve, please give us a Sid show and tell at the end of the stream. I will. The game it got interesting very suddenly. The Lightning gained the zone. 1:40 to go. Wool with the save. Where's the puck? It's behind the net. Come on, where's the Leafs dog-ass power play? That was actually such a terrible call. Oh, Lightning just put it wide. Tanev can't get it out. Get it out! Get it out, Willie. Get it out, Willie. He shoots and scores. Puck don't lie. Puck don't lie. Minute 16 to go in the third. Like, okay, assuming this game ends 5-3, like, I'm not even going to carve the Leafs for almost blowing it in the LFR because, like, what is that call? What's that call? Drew is the unbiased guy. I have no problem with them taking Ekman Larson there, I guess. Yeah, you take the retaliation. You at minimum, you take both. That's game management. That's not officiating. Wool steers it into the corner. 1:05 to go. Vasilevsky pulled again. How many times has Vasilevsky gone to the bench? Under a minute to go. This game's still not over. If the Leafs lose this game, then I carve them. Oh! Up and out. That hit the netting. 44.6 seconds to go in the third. Yeah, I guess they got to practice their 6-on-5 defense. Jeez. I can't for the life of me understand that call. By the way, we're at almost 1,000 likes. Let's get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Over 2,000 people in here. Sherwin, title of the LFR, Retaliation? I got to think about it. Coming up with the LFR title is usually harder than you think. Nylander, nice play off the face-off. Marner fires it right into his own bench. Sherwin, watch the Anderson Trouba scrap from today. A gem. Anderson fought Trouba? Vegas Golden Bettman, back for the Lightning comeback. Matthews wins the D-zone draw. Tanev around for Benoit, who can't get it out. Did he hit the linesman there? Leafs clear it. That's not a high stick from Hagel? No, why would it be? The game's close. Wool out of the net to play it. 20 seconds to go. My shoulders are starting to relax. 15 seconds. Oh! Wool stops Braden point blank. Another big stop from Wool. Hedman stopped. And the clock winds down. Game is over. Leafs win 5-3. Yes, it was 4-0. Yes, the Lightning made it 4-3. Yes, I was nervous. That's a big win. It's a big win that they should feel good about. Wow, that's a great stop from Wool there on point. It's a great win that they should feel very good about, and I hope they feel very good about it. I'm fascinated by what they say post-game. That's one of the weirdest calls of the season. It's not justifiable. I don't get it. I don't get it. Leafs win. Typical Goosey. Love the stream. Shout out to Michael for meaving. I don't know what that means, but shout out to Michael for meaving. McLeafin. Leafs win. Leafs win. Hell yeah. Robert Bet. Braden Point is so good he can make the other goalie score on himself. Cassie, if you ice it with the goalie pulled, position player should have to go play goalie, actually. I think it would be fun, but also super awful. I agree. And Dave, since you asked 1,000 times, Sid Show and Tell. Oh, Logan Prescott, dear hockey gods, please don't let the Leafs do Leafs things. They didn't. Here, show and tell. Let me fix my screen here. This is the one and only time I met Sidney Crosby. Right there. Look at me all young and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It was at a Gatorade camp. And I asked at the beginning of the day if I could get Sid. And they're like, nah, we can't promise you'll get Sid. Finally, they come up to me and they're like, you can have 3 minutes with Sid. Is that okay? Is that enough? And I go, yeah, of course it's enough. Because my plan for content that day, and in retrospect, I wish I had a better plan, was because the Penguins had just won the Stanley Cup. It was 2016. And I go, all I want is for Sid to say into the camera, Phil Kessel is a Stanley Cup champion. And then he did that. And then I was like, all right, that's it. And he goes, oh, like Sid's like, oh, that's it? Like, you're serious? They all thought I was kidding. I was like, yeah, no, that's it. And Luke Fox from Sportsnet held my phone for me to record it. And they're like, oh, well, you have another 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I was like, no, I'm good. Which I shouldn't have said. I should have interviewed Sidney Crosby, big, stupid idiot. But Luke Fox goes, can I use the 2 minutes and 30 seconds? And so he got an exclusive with Sidney Crosby out of it. And I think for that, Luke owes me $10. No Carm, best refs in the world. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like overly whine about it. I mean, the Leafs won, but whenever a penalty is called, I like to at least get it. I don't understand the justification for, like, to me, you either take nobody or both of them. I'm not saying Ekman-Larsson shouldn't have got a penalty and Cirelli should have. Although that does happen. Like, oh, I'm going to call the retaliation. You call the retaliation if it's worse than the initial infraction, or at least equal to. In a game that tight? What are you doing? You could argue that OEL should know better. Okay, fine. I don't understand the call at all. James David Atkinson, can't wait to hear that call explained. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, the refs just get to go home. Just get to go home. Jay Sizzles, retaliation. That's terrible. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Dave Glatz, thank you, Steve. You are the best. I love you. And Tyson Barnett, great Toronto win doubleheader. Cheers from Bermuda. That's a good time. Hey, that's all for the content tonight. There's no more content. Oh, wait. After the stream is done, I'm going to go shoot an LFR video about this game. I may or may not be talking about that penalty call. I'll definitely be talking about Nick Robertson getting the belt, or hopefully he gets the belt. Robert Bet. I think it might go to Joseph Woll. But Robertson, I mean, that's unreal that he finally got that goal. Maybe Tanev for getting his first goal as a Leaf. Dave Glatz gifting 10 STPM memberships. Let's go. While you wait for the LFR, you know what you should watch? The first episode of Oh Wow. Reminds me a little bit of a series that I used to do a long time ago where I talked over highlights. Can't remember what it was called. But Oh Wow is our new series. The Ontario Hockey League, we've talked to them. They are allowing us to use highlights in these Oh Wow videos where I talk about the best plays from around the OHL over the past week. We got Callum Ritchie. We got, who else is in there, Drew? Beckett Seneca. We got Carter George, a goalie goal. Lardis, Blackhawks draft pick. All sorts of stuff. Check it out. We're trying it, and we're going to keep trying it. Every week is the plan. But folks, that's in the description of this video, this stream. I want you to check it out. It's right here on this YouTube channel. We've been really excited to get it going. And once again, shout out to the Ontario Hockey League for making it possible. Shout out to all of you over 1,100 likes, 322 new members. Thank you for supporting SDPN. As Jesse Blake likes to say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate that. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching this stream, and thank you to Sherwin for becoming an STP VIP. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Puck! Don't lie!